Hey guys, Stealth here. Welcome to the stream. It's rookie night tonight, so that means that we're going to be pitting rookies against rookies with veteran support, veteran Overwatch. And it's going to be a bit hectic. I'm going to have to administer the TS quite a lot. I have a couple of helpers. Currently the TS is fully at capacity, so I'm 35 for 35 slots. Sorry, my TS is just no bigger than that. And we're going to start setting up matches. So here we go. I'll have a little bit of patience. It's going to be a bit hectic. A bit of flight control and traffic control, but it's all going to turn out all right.
Sound resumed.
Oh no. You've given Sparky the admin rights. Oh, I'm screwed.
I know, right? Oh no.
The world is gonna end soon.
I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say something that he isn't gonna agree with, and I'm gonna get
Channel
banned from the
edited.
server for about 2 seconds.
Then you're gonna ban
No, not gonna happen.
permanently.
Okay, Pilot, you're the first one to go.
Yes, sir.
User was moved out of your channel.
Sniper.
Pilot.
User was moved out of your channel.
Stealth, if
Archie?
you're going to have me like coordinating
was
two
moved out
TeamSpeaks,
of your
then
channel.
don't give me a command like a teaching thing.
Is that what you need?
Server group assigned.
No, I'm telling you, if you're not going to if you're going to be using two TeamSpeaks and having me coordinating people between the two, don't give me something to teach.
Okay, fair enough, yeah.
What about me?
Who's me?
Me.
Apple. You're a veteran,
Yes.
right?
Probably.
Okay, perfect.
User was moved out of your channel. Channel switched.
Pilot, can you host a game against Sniperfire's team?
I sure can.
Alright.
Channel
Hello.
switched.
Hello.
Hey Archie, can you start hosting a channel against Mr. Apple?
Sure.
Channel switched.
Alright, it's getting more and more controlled in here. Who else do we have as trainers currently?
Me, teacher, me.
Fat Man?
Yeah, I could do it.
Perfect.
User joined your channel.
I've got one more up, but I don't have a room to send him to, unless you want me to put 3 in 1.
Well, we could have two 4v4s. Or actually, that's one
Okay.
4v4, so that's 8 people. Okay.
Yeah.
Dangerous Fat Man, can you take room 7?
Yes, sir. I'll send heroes down to him then.
Yep.
User left your channel. User was moved out of your channel.
Alright, who else do we have here who needs to be trained?
I need to be trained.
That would
Mr.
be
Blue,
who actually only has a
User
red
joined your
deck though.
channel.
Okay. We're
Waiting-
going to turn
waiting
this
room is
into
clean.
4v4s then.
And-
Let's see.
Gramps needs to go somewhere too.
Okay. And just start randomly redirecting people.
You know. Oh, never mind. We have the tags.
User was moved out of your channel. User was moved out of your channel. User was moved out of your channel.
So you're streaming this, right?
Yeah, I'm streaming this. It's going to be a bit of a hectic stream. Spect, can you join room 8?
Sure.
Buddy left your channel.
Alright, and then I should have 2 more trainees in here? Maybe 3?
I'm a rookie.
Yep.
I'm
Alright.
a noob.
Perfect. Then we're going to set up in room 9, and we're going to take challenge with room 8.
Channel switched. User joined your channel. User joined your channel. User was moved to your channel.
Pilot Candyman, are you a trainee?
I don't. I'm a regular, but I don't know.
Alright, you can assist Spect in room 8.
User was moved out of your channel. Channel switched.
Spect, I'm going to set up a game against you. Can you get the guys in there?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Channel switched.
Room 9's best route.
Absolutely. Alright, do I have you guys on the friends list yet?
No.
No, I don't think
Let's
so.
work on that first then. What are your usernames?
User joined your channel.
I'm
logging
it's
now.
the
I'm not
same.
100% sure.
Harald C64.
I put it in chat.
Alright, invite sent out.
Oh shit, no, that's the wrong one.
You mean the name we play under, or
Yeah, your Wargame name, that's the way I can invite you.
Gramps?
Yeah, so it's not zero.
People are
It's my
saying
bad.
in the chat of your stream that it's full. Should we actually start sending to the other or not?
Yeah, we're gonna have to use that overflow capacity. The thing is, we're fresh out of trainers. So...
Snipe, Sparky, and 35 are in the same room. 4.
Okay, we can at least set up one more training room then.
User joined your channel.
Hey, Stealth, I got a question.
Sure.
Is there a spectator mode for Wargame?
No, there isn't. You're just gonna have to join in as a standard and not field any
Okay.
units.
Sounds good then, okay.
User left your channel.
Alright, let's see. Who do I have in my lobby? Harold, Rick, we got Spect, Mr. Blue, Red on White as a standard and not field any units.
Gramps?
TV kijken van nu is van elk scherm je tv maken.
Alright, let me pull up the right screens here.
I don't think I got an invite.
Possibly not yet. That's Caboose, right?
Yeah.
And your username?
I put it in chat. That's Caboose with
Okay.
O, not 0. So as it is on the TeamSpeak.
Yep.
And I don't think you have me yet.
I don't, because I already got... actually, who... This is
Gramps?
confusing. I sent a friend request to Gramps, I think. King Fartbeard? No.
Alternatively, I could add you if that's easier.
Could you just otherwise send me a friend request in return?
So that's just Stealth17, right?
Yep.
I'm new to this. How do I send a friend request?
Should be sent. You go to profile and then friends, and you get a new friend there.
Alright, invite sent.
Thank you.
Now I'm just gonna pick a random deck, it doesn't matter for me, I'm just gonna be observing. Same for Spect. And let's see, pick a bigger map. Any preference from you guys?
I don't know any of the maps, so I mean,
Okay.
not in depth anyway.
User joined your channel.
Alright, this should be a decent map. Now this map has a lot of forests, a few
I'm sorry,
open spaces.
I see nothing on this.
You see nothing? What do you mean?
What? Well,
Hang on, is Rick with us on TS or not? I suppose not. Okay, so who don't I have in here yet?
well, I'm Ravensview or Gramps, so maybe it has to go to Ravensview.
Right,
Because my
okay.
nickname on here is Gramps.
That's Ravens.
Ravensview, V-I-E-W.
Okay, invite sent. Yep, there it is.
Your session's full?
Yep, my session's full.
Okay.
User left your channel.
Okay, good now, thanks.
Alright. That means that you should be able to join me. see. Gramps, are you online?
Yeah, I'm on here.
And
And
are
I'm
you
logged-
online in game?
Yeah, I'm in game.
Have you accepted my friend's requests?
No, I'm sorry. Try again.
Alright, request sent.
There we go. Sorry.
Alright, you should be online then now. Yep, there we go. Okay. Now, it's a very foresty map. The map's called Jungle Law. A lot of forests means that you're going to use a lot of infantry. So let's have decks that have infantry. You're not going to need as many tanks, because there's not really that much room to open up with tanks. And if you don't have a deck yet, let's go over that after we have a gameplay first.
I've got a Eurocore one that I had played with a bit, so I'm not completely unfamiliar with it.
Okay.
I play infantry heavy usually anyway, so it should be okay for me.
Perfect.
I've got a general Scandinavian deck. I think it will work.
Okay. Let me check if I have any kind of recon AA in this one.
But are you planning on using my spillover
Buddy
mumble
joined
group?
your
So
channel.
I should give you details now as opposed to later.
The thing is, I can't coordinate it at the moment.
Right, yeah.
So, not at the moment, thank you. Alright. Alright, let's do it.
Buddy left your channel.
Paramedic, yes, we are going to switch clients after each battle, or after each session. Alright, now, first off, we need to decide who's going to go where. Let's start off with how much experience you guys have in the game. Harold, what about you?
I haven't played multiplayer.
Okay. Have you played single against skirmish or against the AI?
Yes.
Okay. So you're pretty familiar with the spam tactics that the AI use then?
Yeah.
Alright, this works completely differently, as players are of course much smarter than the AI. Caboose?
So I've done a couple of the campaigns. I've done a couple skirmishes, but that got kind of boring quick. Because like they just spam it to one area, so
yeah, they do that.
It doesn't. My strategy I use there basically doesn't work.
Yeah.
And I've played a couple multiplayer with like a bunch of my friends, but not against anyone else.
Okay.
So maybe like 3-4 games total.
Yeah. Ravensview?
I played a few games, like some 10v10 and some AI and some smaller ones, and mostly with the USSR deck.
Right, okay. Well, since you guys have at least a bit of experience, let's start dividing zones. Anyone have a specialization deck? Armor, mechanized, motorized, whatever?
Mine's just general Eurocar.
Okay.
Yeah, mine's also general, but it tends to be more infantry heavy anyway.
Infantry heavy, okay. Where would you go with an infantry heavy deck if you look at a map like this?
I think the middle actually looks the best for me here.
Yep.
Town and then immediately bordering on forests.
The town in Gulf is usually heavy infantry, And it will also allow you to fan over into the tree line in Gulf and this hillside. Your next objective should be to go for Gulf and try to reach the town over there. And once you have that, you have a pretty nice position to keep pushing up around that road. And you're going to be overwatching Foxtrot and Bravo. But first objective is to just capture Gulf and get there. So let's set you up on that flank. How about the other guys?
I'll mark it down.
I don't really have a preference. I don't know where to go.
Alright, then I'm going to assign Hotel to you. Echo would be a nice to get, but Echo is right between Hotel and Charlie, so it's going to be usually heavily fought over. So you go to Hotel, and that leaves Mike as a very open sector. That's usually where tanks go to have a bit of a slugfest.
Well, I got a general deck. It's got 3 tank tabs, but
okay, that'll work. Alright, so go ahead and start fielding units. Which for Caboose is going to be mostly infantry. Make sure you have a bit of AA infantry there as well, because the enemy will probably try to retaliate with a bomber or two. And if you can shoot those down early, you're not going to be faced with them longer after the game has started.
It's weird having so little command points. I have to actually think about this now.
Yeah. Well,
you want me
used
to
to
head
it because
for
I've actually given you quite a few command points. Usually you're going to start out with fewer.
Oh really? How much it's normal?
Depends. If you have a tactical 10v10, it's going to be really, really low. You're going to be looking at about 250 points. And it goes all the way up to 2000, but that is very, very rare. Now when you're deploying your forces initially, make sure they start on the road, as otherwise they have to go towards the road first and then start rolling. And off-road speed is usually always lower than on-road speed. So for example that 263 from Caboose, if you could move that towards the road, that will be faster to get rolling.
Oh yeah, I just usually just deployed it like side by side so I can look at my units first.
Yeah,
and I moved them.
That's fine.
What about command units? I don't have anything that fits in Hotel. I only have vehicles.
Okay, then you can either get a vehicle in there and try to hide it somewhere behind these houses. That's a possibility. It won't be completely stealthy, but it'll work. Otherwise, coordinate with a teammate and see if you can get a teammate to deploy, for example, an infantry CV there while you take one of their zones.
I do have Heliborn CV, like infantry. I forgot to switch it to a land unit, like land transport.
Well, a Heliborn CV is actually perfect for a situation like that, if you can just quickly get it in, deploy it, and get it out.
Yeah, that's actually a question I had. Is it better to wait until you have the entire sector first before you put a CV in it?
It depends on the game mode. In the current game mode, which is Conquest, it's really about getting as many zones as possible. And there are basically 2 ways you can go about that. You can either say, well, I want to get my points first, I'm going to get the sector first. Or you can say, well, I have at least a little bit of a stronghold, and I might be able to deploy a CV right now. So that's up to you. And the amount of income you get, and I don't mean the income where it says 0 out of 500 currently on the right hand side, but the income as far as unit income goes, so how many units you can buy, is fixed in Conquest. You don't get any more or less if you get more or less zones. The +2s and the +1s that you see is just basically how many points or how many how much income you get for your own team.
So I'm at Gramps here. I'm going for Mike.
Yep.
And should I try to cap that, or should I just cap Lima as I pass by it, or?
Lima is always more favorable to capture, as it has a +2. Always go for the high income zones first. And then make sure that you have, for example, a CV to start moving towards Mike. But you're going to have a lot of income, so securing Mike would be your first priority, and then capturing it.
Okay.
Did anyone have any infantry command for hotel?
I can send in later, but it's probably not best for me to start with it. Especially if it gets shot down, it'd be a lot of points I'll waste it. How are we spreading out our CVs initially, actually?
Up to you. I'm just here to watch.
I have marked where I'll put them.
Okay, good job, Harold.
Like, should I leave mine in Kilo, or you want me to push it up in Lima, Grams? Basically, one of us should keep it here, and the other one should push it in. I'll leave mine here then.
You're leaving yours back in the spawn?
Yeah. Alright, so let me think about this. So.
And you usually put some kind of defense back in the spawn around your CV, I guess?
Yeah,
You
usually
can.
I'll call in like an infantry on it after a game starts.
Yeah,
usually.
that can work. Usually, if your front line is good enough, they won't get to your spawn, so you won't be at risk there with a CV. Sometimes you encounter people like Spect or me, and we're going to try and flank you. And that's when you're going to need your defenses. But investing in defenses in, for example, India is not ideal.
Stealth, sorry to bother you. We are missing one room.
Okay, do you know how to create more? Or actually, we still have a few rooms.
No, as in... Yeah, what we need is we need another game, because Archie currently doesn't have anyone against.
Oh, crap. Okay.
So...
Are there any ones we can split up?
Your game is the only one we could split up. I've probably already started, have you?
Yeah, we already started.
We're setting up.
Okay. Well, either that or we're just going to have to wait for someone else to come online, but I'm not too sure if that's... Because, I mean, look, Pilot is playing Snyperfire, Mr. Apple is playing Fatman, I believe, and then you're playing Spect, so...
Yeah, so we need one more.
User joined your channel.
Sparky.
Yes.
Combine and XDU and Flag are almost finished with their game.
Yeah, but we can't take them because they're not rookies. They're experienced.
Flag's a rookie. Flag is his
Oh,
second
Flag
game
is a
he's
rookie.
playing. This is his second
Okay,
game.
well, then
Okay,
we
can have
just
Flag
need
as a
another-
rookie. Then, Sparky, if you join that room and play just at half power, or just field low units, or just defend, that could work.
Okay, thanks for calling me a noob, yeah?
No, not
Okay.
at all. I know you're better than that.
Problem. Well, if you take last night as what happened last night, then no. I'm
Last
not.
night never happened, remember?
Last night never happened, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go down to... I'll go to room 10 then, and we'll go talk to this guy. Thanks, Stealth.
Alright.
User left your channel. User left your channel.
Alright, Gramps, those Dornier 2 of 5s that you have on the road, it's easier to have helicopters hovering over tree lines, especially at the start of the match, otherwise they have to go through their takeoff animation. And the takeoff animation takes, well, depending on your helicopter, a couple of seconds, which means that the helicopter's not moving, it's just going to be taking off. So just park those over tree line, where you get the animation that they're airborne, like my AS350s, and you're going to save yourself a couple seconds. Alright, Gramps, what's going to be the most likely threat to your forces, do you think, in the open terrains there?
User joined your channel.
Gramps,
Probably
you still with us?
Probably helicopters coming in.
Yep. How much defense do you have against helicopters?
I don't think I have anything yet, but I have Crotals in my deck.
Crotals would be perfect for that situation. Long range, better range than the enemy AGGMs, so your tank should be fine as long as you have one or two of those nearby. Do consider that they run out of missiles pretty quickly. They only carry 4. Caboose, how about you? What is your most likely threat in that town?
Also, it's probably going to be mainly infantry pushing in, but I don't have that much anti-tank that fits on infantry. I don't know how big this range is between like the outskirts and that forest.
It's not that much, but it's, depending on the infantry, just outside of their range. But if you have the town, and you're, for example, in there, you can always fall back to here. And that way the tank has to come to you.
Right.
Then once it's, for example, at the topper attack marker, you jump back, and you try to get a side shot at it, or just panic it.
Yeah, basically I'm trying to split up my infantry into smaller groups so I can hold it, like staggered. And I'm going to try and push along the left side of that town while I hold this.
Okay.
And then have an ATGM on the right side for anything that comes down that road.
Yeah, that's a very, very good idea to have the total launcher there. Be aware of the terrain dip there. Especially this one is so steep that if your vehicle is up there, it's not going to be able to shoot down. And if your vehicle is slightly more to the left, it's not going to be able to shoot down.
Oh, I was actually going to put it like over here, and then have a recon right behind it.
Yeah, that would be a really good position for it.
Hey, Stealth.
Yeah.
Still trying to think.
Can I still join a game?
Yes, I believe
or just
that.
wait till this one's over, while you know.
Go and find Sparky. He's setting up a new game.
Okay.
User left your channel.
Sorry about the constant interruptions.
I think I got everything ready. Just about.
Okay. As for Herald on the right, you have a couple of AA units, automatic, EOTS Hawk, Wildcat, NM113s, STR F9040s. What do you do if you encounter an enemy tank?
I pray.
I hope your prayers have armor penetration, otherwise you're going to be in trouble.
I can probably... I don't need so many more points to be able to afford Fennec 2-2. That should work.
It could, yeah. You, at this stage of the game, can usually go without the EOTS. Because at this stage it's not that likely that you're going to be seeing a lot of air activity, as the other team is just setting up infantry there as well. And in your deck, what kind of tanks do you have?
Stridsvagn S 103D.
That'll work. Just get one or two of those, depending on how many you can afford. They're really nice against enemy transports. Just remember that the 103D does not have a stabilizer, so you have to make sure it stops before it's going to fire.
Should I put some quick infantry in here, or does somebody else have it?
If you could get the infantry in there, that would be really nice. Otherwise, you may have a gap between Mike and Golf. One squad of infantry would just be enough there.
I mean, I will mostly be working through Golf. I'll probably have some infantry in that force as well, or at least aside from it.
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit spread out at the start of the match. That's okay. We can patch holes as we go along. Grams, can you take your pirate and your Dornier and put it over the trees, because they're still on the ground? Yep, now it's airborne. Alright, let's get going. Now, did you see that we already gained 1 point?
Oh yeah, how come?
It's because they have an infantry CV. The infantry has to be offloaded from the vehicle first, before it's going to actually start capping.
Situation is under control.
Alright, by now you should have a pretty decent income going. Plus 28 for me, so that's the same for you guys. Now, what you want to keep doing is keep sending new units to the front line. Start predicting what you don't have and what you will need in the future. Oh, Oh, we got a sneaky bomber coming in. No, a seed aircraft. What do you do when you see one of those?
I know you're supposed to turn off your radar, but I'm not used to actually doing it because no one I play against.
And that costs you your AA unit.
Yeah. I was looking for it.
Ramps, your crotals aren't firing. Why?
Zed. Stop.
Yep, they don't have a stabilizer. That's why they weren't firing. Grams, how much recon do you have? Or was that the one that got shot down?
Yeah, it was.
Alright, that means that your Leopard 1A4s currently don't have a spotter for them, other than the few recon units that you have, or at least units with medium recon, such as the Jaeger. So make sure you either fly in a recon helicopter quickly, or that you have recon going towards that position. Caboose setups look good. Keep it up. Now, capping hotel is going to be a priority, because they seem to be moving around, probably in Charlie, but they have already gained 40 points. So make sure that over on the right, you start bringing in a CV.
I have a CV on the way.
Alright, perfect.
I'll save up points now for a CV on hotel.
Yep. Each of you needs to start deciding what is going to be my next objective. Where do I want to go? Because now you have a bit of terrain. What are you going to do with it?
There's a bunch of AA over here, by the way.
Yeah, except that those AA units are really terrible. They don't have a lot of accuracy. Their range is 1750, and most helicopters will shoot back at a range of 2800, so they're mostly going to be a threat to your infantry, and not so much your helicopters or aircraft. Moreover, they cannot even fire at aircraft. Gramps recon looks good on the right, keep it up. Just that towards the town your recon is less. You can get more recon there, that'd be great. For example, a recon squad in that position. Because you're not actually spotting anything for your RBS 56 right now.
Alright, I'm sending in my CV now for hotel, which apparently we don't need.
He already has a CV there.
Oh, alright, let's start that then.
Gramps, what's your biggest threat on the left? What are you losing your units to?
Right in the middle there. Not sure
Did you
what
see
they
what
are.
kind of unit that is?
Yeah, yeah, it's a Wilk.
Now that Wilk has more armor than your Leopard 1A4s have armor penetration, so you're going to need to bring in something a bit heavier than what you have momentarily. What do you have that penetrates tanks very well?
Hey, Leopard 2s and a Leclerc.
Leclerc would be perfect for a situation like this. You're just going to have to babysit it a little bit, otherwise the enemy will probably snipe it with an aircraft. And I think you... no, it's just rolling back. Okay, Caboose, what's your next objective? What's your next
I'm
plan?
trying to make sure this forest left of me is clear between Mike and Golf, and also move up north of Golf.
Okay.
I know he has forces set up over here, but I'm not sure how many. And I'll
What
probably
would you
bring in
expect in that
mortars.
forest?
Anything from tanks to support vehicles, I guess.
Yeah, you're
There's
mostly
probably
going to see infantry in there. AA is not likely, because it's a very weak position that you can easily push into. So you're not that likely to see infantry or to see AA in there. Mostly infantry, maybe their transports, and possibly a tank. Harold, over on the right, if you have a push coming over that road, you're going to need to have a way to deal with it. Can you put STRV, or sorry, no, one of those tanks, the 103B or the 103C there at the attack marker? Because you have a spotter, and now you need a shooter.
There's A over here.
Okay. If you have a seed aircraft and you need that thing dead, you could try flying it in. See if you can get a kill on it. Oh, Red 4 captured a new zone. Red 4's +1 currently.
Yeah, they got mine.
Yep. Your Leopard 1A4s are currently being flanked. Now that's a pretty damn clever move from Blue there. Because in close quarters your tanks really aren't going to do that well against infantry. And the moment you back them out, you're going to start taking fire from the tanks. So having a bit of infantry nearby could really help you out there. If you put some infantry over there, a recon, actually I'm going to use markers. If you do it like that, you have pretty much every angle covered. You know you cannot get flanked by the infantry in the forest. Your Leclerc should be safe and should engage threats at long range, and your recon will spot pretty much anything that's going to come at you.
Okay.
Nice work with those transports. It's just that these BMPs might be a problem.
There's tanks in the forest over here.
Okay, how are you going to deal with those?
Well, right now I can actually push into that.
Can't you?
I don't think so. I have to like cross that area first.
How would you cross that?
I do have mortars on the way, which I can smoke them out.
Yep.
But I don't know if
you
range
hotkey those mortars, one for each key, you can pretty quickly put down a smoke screen. Harold, over on the right, I see that iHawk moving. With an iHawk, it's always a good idea to have a bit of a support unit next to it, so like a logistics, because it only carries 3 missiles, and especially since you don't need to babysit these, they're going to fly out faster than you might expect them to. Yep, you got the recon plane, nice. Or the seed aircraft. Nice work in the middle, Caboose. Keep it up. Guys, your objective now is to start neutralizing Mike, or at least help Gramps over on the left to do that, because that's where your bleeding points right now. Or
yeah, I'm trying to secure.
you can just capture Gulf. That would work
north
as well.
of Gulf first, and then
Yep.
I'll work my way left.
I'm building up for a push against Echo.
Okay. Grams, the Legionnaires 90 that you have over there, if you move them one block up, they can easily take care of the Wilk.
The ones in the town?
Yep, the ones in the town. Just move them up one block. Also start pulling back your Leclerc, because it's taking a lot of fire. Have your Jaeger push up and try to get in and possibly capture those resupply trucks that you have over there.
Oh, there's a lot more infantry in there than I thought.
Yep. There's no way to know how much stuff there is ahead of your attack. Not even Recon could really see that. What you can do is just try and fire as many rounds into that tree line as possible.
Yeah, I'm just spamming artillery in it now.
And hope that you hit something. Harold, what do you have over there?
I spotted some kind of artillery.
Yep.
I'm firing at it right now with my own artillery.
Is it slow or fast firing?
It's Becan 1C.
Ah, okay, so you already know what it is.
Uh,
And it's hammering Cabooses units over on the middle.
no, the Becan 1C is of course mine.
Oh, it's your Becan 1C. Okay. Yeah, makes sense. By the rate of fire, could you predict what kind of artillery unit is on that attack marker?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have that kind of game, no.
Mortars generally fire very quickly. High rate of fire, low caliber, that can just keep firing. Medium artillery, such as howitzers, take longer to fire. And the Becan 1C is pretty much the exception there. It has a very high rate of fire. What I think you were firing at was a mortar. Just a single one. Okay guys, it's time to start pushing either in Gulf, Mike, or in Echo, because you're now starting to lose points. Caboose, you're going to need a bit more AA down the middle. I know that your main threat is tanks currently, but if they come in at you with a helicopter push, you're going to be completely toasted there.
Oh, you mean on the left side? Yeah. I do have manpads coming in.
Yeah, manpads are pretty okay, but the thing is that your radar-guided AA guns, they have better range most of the time.
I have one sitting in the back for aircraft, but I guess it's just the one.
That's not a radar-guided AA gun, that's a radar-guided missile launcher. Much better against against airplanes than helicopters. And if they were to fly in you with, let's say, 5 or 6 helicopters, that one thing wouldn't stop it. Now you also have the Mistrals in there, the Kiyu Sam Mistral. They're gonna do okay, but again their range isn't great. So you would lose pretty much this entire group before you could do anything about it. Harold, take your tanks and drive them backwards a little bit. Select them, then click reverse, and then have them reverse away from the position. That way they can still fire, if you have a target for them, but they're not going to be that likely to be killed. There you go.
Yeah, my initial push did fail.
What did you run into?
Yeah, I run into 2 T-62s and a bunch of infantry.
What was the biggest problem?
The infantry, probably. I should have put up smoke screen at... I did put up a smoke screen, but in completely the wrong place.
Where did you put the smoke? Because I was watching somewhere else.
You put it in the village.
You put it over there? Ah, okay. That's pretty ambitious, because you're not likely to get over there immediately. A safer position would be close to the road.
Here.
Yep, exactly. Gramps, it seems that they still know where your Leclerc is.
Yeah, I have to keep backing it up and moving it up.
Ooh, you're lucky to be alive in that thing. Gramps, keep your Legionnaires and mostly your Legionnaires moving up, along with the Leopard 1A5. Sorry, the Leopard 1A4. It's called push to contact. Just keep going until you hit something, and then deal with it, because you're going to need to get terrain and fast, because you've got 11 minutes to turn the game around at this stage. So keep pushing.
Be able to take off soon.
Just keep going there. You got an aircraft coming in, a sea aircraft left, and what else? Lots of bombers coming in from the middle.
Oh, Jesus. I don't know if our reinforcements are going to make it in time.
Maybe. But what you cannot do is have your AA fire anymore. Only the Mistrals. Oh, yeah, got it. Nice. The Eyehawks out of missiles. You still have a couple of cargos sitting nearby there.
Oh, yeah, right. I sent them over there, but I forgot about it.
Now, don't try to get everything right at once, because I'm basically just flooding you with information and tips, and it's impossible to absorb everything at once.
Yeah. I got the western forest on Gulf under control, I think.
Yeah, you made it through pretty deep. They had a lot of units there, so you did a great job pushing through. And now you need to find their CV.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like in this tree line somewhere. But I'm waiting for my reinforcements to come in.
It might be. Do you have any recon there that could spot that?
The recon died during the attack, unfortunately.
Did it?
I had a recon plane, a helicopter rather.
How about that?
Yeah, but I can't like see into that tree line from here, can I?
No, it's because you're too deep into the forest right now. But moving it out just a little bit, that already helps you spot those FLAs probably. Those AA guns that are rolling into town.
I thought like you couldn't spot into forest from this far.
Not very far, but you can at least see what's on the edge of the forest. And the edge of the forest is the only thing that's in Gulf. So if you can see that, and something like a tank, you might be able to actually get a shot at it with the units that you have over there. Now if you want to push into that town, I recommend you smoke it first, so that your infantry isn't going to get killed off right before they make it in.
Yeah, I'm more expecting him to push back in.
So put put your smoke screen down there.
Yeah, mortars are still coming back. They have to reload. I want a bit spam happy.
Oh, you put your mortars back to your fob. Okay. It's always better to keep frontline units at the front line and have the logistics meet them there. Because now you're without the mortars at a very crucial point in your attack. Nice push going over on the right. Harold, make sure you offload your infantry. There you go, in time. Before they're gonna get killed off again too soon.
Ah, damn, that bomber. Well, at least I got the planes though.
Wow, you just lost a lot of forces there.
I don't know how to like the difference between the bombers. I'm not sure how much points I actually took from them just now. I traded, I guess.
Well, trading in this game mode isn't really that essential, because you're basically looking at gaining terrain. That's the whole point of conquest. How much terrain can you capture? And the point value is only really crucial in destruction. You need to switch your mindset between these two modes as you're playing these different settings.
Alright. Ah, damn.
I'm pretty sure the CV's in that corner of Mike, but don't know how to get to it.
Suppose you wanted to get a tank over there, how would you go about doing that?
Well, I'd try to sneak up on the right, I guess, to the town.
You could. You could try to get your infantry through there. You could try to get a tank through that position. Or, and it's a bit risky, you could fly in a bomber and hope that you get the CV, but it's a bit unclear where exactly the CV will be.
Mr. Blue's killing me on the left here.
Yeah, what's he using? What is he killing you with?
Well, I can't see his units now, but he's shelling, I guess. He's using artillery to come in.
Artillery is only useful if he has spotters. So he somehow knows where you are. Otherwise artillery would be very, very pointless. It would just be random firing. Those last couple of rounds that you saw coming in were meant for the Crotals that you had stashed over there. So he somehow has recon over towards the left flank, and that's where he was spotting you from.
Yeah, and he kept shooting down my recon.
Yep. And that's why your tanks and other units didn't have any idea what was over there. Okay, Harold, how did it go on the right?
The second push did also fail. I did run into way too much.
User was moved to your channel. User was moved to your channel. User was moved to your channel.
So, what do you think, Stealth?
Pretty good. I was just discussing with Harold, who was over on the left flank for you guys, how his two pushes went there.
Yeah, that was kind of a... They came in late.
Yep.
And also, I reckon those pushes were somewhere along the lines of 700 to 800 points after 20 minutes of basically no contact. So that means you would need like 3 times that amount of points to push through a prepared defense in a forested flank.
Okay, spec making sense for you guys?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
always hard to get somebody that's entrenched out.
So
yeah, that's always a very, very hard thing to do.
They should have made a push much earlier.
Well,
yep.
What you should have done was to look for contact. You should have driven up to Elena, because from that side, if you push with motorized units, you will get to those first structures before the blue 4 player. So that means that Elena can be equally contested. So if you have went initially aggressively with some sort of a motorized push followed by mechanized meat, then you might be that it would be kind of a fluent combat, and you wouldn't have to attack an entrenched enemy.
Okay.
In Conquest, the game is sometimes decided in the first 5 minutes, because if the enemy grabs the initiative from you, you have to take it back. The first 10 minutes or 5 minutes or whatever are about initiative and who can inflict more damage than the enemy, and who will dictate where the battle will be fought, where you will have to defend or something. Because when you don't know where the enemy attacks, you need to defend across the whole map, and the enemy doesn't, because he knows that you need to replace losses, and he has to only build up for attack. He will pick a place, and if the enemy is smart enough, he will pick a place where you are the weakest. And, you know, back and forth, back and forth.
Talking about back and forth, there was a lot of that going on in Gulf, which I think is Gregory for you.
Yeah, mate.
Pilot, how did you do there over there in the middle?
Probably needed to push a little bit more up, but...
I loved your airplane action there. You really got the drop on Caboose, and he didn't have much AA. I suspect you didn't lose too many aircraft.
Well, I lost 2 in one run, but...
Yeah, but you kept an entire push at base, so it's worth it.
Yeah.
Caboose, how can you counter that next time?
So I think I didn't have that much AA, but the AA I did have was mostly in the back. I didn't have any that actually went with the push.
Yep.
So there was nothing covering the advanced forces in. And I was able to kill the bombers because of my back A as they like turn around.
Yeah, but the thing is,
to stop the bombers
that's usually too late. Having an air superiority fighter on patrol, so just basically not flying over that area, but at least a little bit behind it, would deter most players from going in the bombers.
So how would I go about that? Would I just send it out and just leave it there, or do I have to actually do something?
You just send it out, and it will start to circle over the area that you clicked it on. And that way the enemy is not that likely to send out a bomber, because if they see a superiority fighter over the skies, they're going to go, well, I may not want to lose the bomber, is it worth it? And the other major point for you over there is not to send your mortars back to the fob. Always bring the stuff from the fob to your mortars.
Can I ask something?
Sure.
What kind of deck was Harold using?
Harold?
Yeah.
Scandi,
right? General Scandinavia.
Okay.
Okay, I think it's that, for example, you can get 3 Vegans Elites with semi-active 7K missiles. Very cheap. So, for example, you could actually help in the middle by getting like the air support.
Yep.
Got the case.
Also, when you guys are pushing or doing something, keep your AA close, as Stealth said, because there was a time when there were 2K1s with some infantry transports in Gulf. From your point of view, on the right side of that plateau in that little forest, and there were 2 helicopters just casually firing off ATGMs into the, infantry vehicle cluster and picking off.
Which one is that? I don't remember helicopters firing at my K1.
Middle. They actually killed 2 K1s and there was no response. They just kept taking it to the base. So at least we treat them when something's...
Because I do think I lost 2 K1s on the left side, which I guess is right for you?
No, I'm talking mid.
Oh, in the middle?
Yeah, in the mid there is the big plateau, and we are, from your point of view, on the right side of Gregory there is that road from which you try to attack. Yeah, the big town, the road, and another small town where you try to push. And to slightly left of that road is a little patch of forest, over which was kind of heavy fighting. And in that patch of forest there were 2 heavy tanks, the K1s, and some transports. And they died to helicopters. Yep. And there was no response.
I think I just didn't see that, because I was probably doing something else.
Yeah, probably. But, you need to keep the spatial awareness, because those tanks aren't really cheap.
Right, yeah.
Basically, I only move my units out of cover if I absolutely have to, or if I'm going to attack. And your K1s weren't doing either. And that's why they got picked off so easily.
Also, if units are in the forest and they are not flashing, something's wrong, and you should get them to start flashing.
Flashing is good. Flashing means I'm in cover.
Yeah, flashing means good because the enemy can see them. Because when the enemy sees your tanks, most of the time, they try to do something so they won't see them again. So they will try to kill them. So unless you're baiting, you should hide.
Yep.
Does this also count for like recon? So if a recon sees me, do I know, or is that hidden information?
As long as a unit is spotted, and it doesn't mean what exactly is spotting it, it will not blink. If it should be blinking. A unit out in the open will never blink, because it's just plain out there in the view. If it's in forest or a tree line or whatever, it should be blinking.
Yeah, I needed more recon and infantry on the left in Mike.
Yep.
Because the other guy had better recon.
That was Blue, right? Red. Sorry. Yeah, Mr. Blue 21.
Mr. Blue, yes.
Blue, what would you do better next time? Blue, are you with us?
Oh, sorry, I'm pushed to talk. Maybe a little more AA, but I think my push went pretty well.
Yeah, your push went very well. But can you explain why?
Thanks to Spectre, remind me to always unload my transports and walk them into the forest. I did lose a few that popped with infantry still in them.
Yep.
But I had I had good cover support on the ridge, which was allowing me to snipe stuff as it crossed into the forest lines and stuff.
Yep, definitely. And you had artillery support.
I did. I finally remembered to buy artillery, so every time I saw somebody in the forest line or about to cross, I hammered it, including my own guys once, though.
Yeah, well, that happens. But what happened mostly was that you lost a couple of units, or actually you got a couple of units killed. For example, those Crotals, you just kept hammering them.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
you had spotters there, and a lot of them.
Yeah, I definitely had a bunch of recon, which helped out, because I was just watching the replay, and from his perspective, a lot of my stuff was firing from the dark, he couldn't see it.
Exactly. Recon is one of the most important units, one of the most important unit categories. Because the game is basically a game of information. If you know more than the enemy, you know where to go, where not to go, and you can basically win any battle if you have the right units. But it all comes down to knowing that first.
I need to start playing some blue games so I have a deck that I'm familiar with.
Yeah. And it's okay to just stick with one deck. To keep playing that deck over and over and over until you're very, very familiar with all the units.
Left your channel.
Yep.
Alright, let's set up a new one.
By the way, Stealth.
Yeah.
How did my command jeep something worth? How did my command jeep kill something worth 25 points?
I don't know. I didn't see that.
What? What's the question?
Specs command jeep killed something.
Yep.
You just ran it down on the road?
Oh yeah, I saw it. My toe. I think it might have killed one of my toes.
How?
I'm not
You're
sure.
so far back though, yeah. Like...
Yeah, so my toes fired at it. Then to kill it, but then somehow it died. I thought something else was maybe behind
joined
it.
your channel.
I didn't see what killed it. I just saw it explode.
See, Russian cities, they even kill something.
They just ripped
at it.
Roadkill.
What kind of gun is even on that command jeep? Just a machine gun?
A machine gun usually.
No, there's nothing.
What? And how can it kill it?
That's why I'm asking. It's a plain command jeep. It's like
No, that I don't
Jeep.
understand.
It's like the Jeep or something. It's the
Jeep, and it was in the very back corner too. Like
it's just a command. No, I sent it down the middle road.
Yeah, it just came down the road and I shot at it.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Send the
does it
helicopter.
keep moving? Can it like run down something? I don't know.
Because that's why I'm asking. Because it has no weapons.
Maybe it's sneezed so hard that someone got a heart attack and died.
That's it.
Maybe.
But
Scared
when
the
they
shit out of
actually
something.
blew up, the ammo and the fuel explode.
Wait, how many-
They
How
probably
many
drove like
points worth did you
maniac.
kill?
25.
25.
It's a transporter or expensive infantry.
Do I have 25?
I probably ran over somebody.
I mean, it must have been one of mine then, because you were like in the middle of me.
Oh well.
25.
I don't know. I mean, sometimes you get a kill with like an AA unit on a hard unit like an AA piece because something falls upon it, but I don't know.
Or a plane crashes on top of it, but that rarely happens.
You don't get the kill though. But if for
Sometimes
example,
a bug missile goes off course and hits a vehicle
Yeah.
somewhere else and just annihilates it.
yeah, my ADAS almost killed itself once.
I've had ships do it.
Yeah, it lost lock immediately after firing, and an 8 HE missile exploded like 10 meters away from it and took it down to 2 HE and really panicked it.
You guys have a spot left, or?
I'm actually setting up a new room.
Okay.
I'm gonna make room for a couple of new guys, so we have a little bit of rotation. So if you are watching the stream and you want to join in,
Harald, do you want to
join in
test
now.
one of my decks that's only Sweden?
Sorry, say again, XCOM?
If Harald wants to test one of my decks that's only Sweden.
If you want to test that, could you explain?
No, if you actually want to run it, it's mechanized Sweden. So basically loads of infantry, because I think that Sweden is kind of like super balanced in that regards.
Ah, right, okay.
So do you want to try it?
Not at the moment, I'm not actually playing with
No,
decks.
no, I'm actually asking Harald, not you.
Ah, okay.
I think
User joined your
I'll
channel.
stick to my own decks.
Okay.
The only thing worth 24 points I started with was my normal infantry, which went left, or my recon, but that didn't die, so I don't know where 25 came from.
Wargame goofed up, I guess. Oh, sometimes the kill is spread out between multiple units. I've seen that happen. For example, when you have kills like 1,254, like what unit costs 4 points? So, are we sticking with red-blue, or do you want to switch up? So I go to blue or whatever.
Oh, we could switch it.
Either or, I guess. I gotta start playing blue eventually.
Or you want to start to
User
play
joined your
blue, or
channel.
you want to mix the teams? I don't know.
I'm getting a few new guys from the stream in currently.
I'd prefer to stick red.
I wouldn't mind
actually,
going back to my red side.
Okay, sure. I'm just throwing out
How many guys do we have in here? Because we could split it up even further.
What do you mean?
12 people, including you and me.
Wow, okay. That's going to be 2 new separate training rooms then.
Seems like it.
Ohm got in from the stream. Okay, Ohm, do you have a microphone? Because otherwise it's going to be really, really hard to start coaching you.
Yeah, set it up and, you know, get your tech to here and not away.
Wait, I'm gonna check that replay first and see what actually cost the 25 points, because I'm intrigued.
Nah, no worries. Also, if anybody needs or wants or anything, I can check some decks if you want to, you know. If you want a consultation.
Spect consulting.
Okay, this should work now, right?
Yep, better.
Actually, Spect, do you have a good Redford deck for me?
Redford? USSR General.
I don't mind, I just need a few Redford decks. I only have a Chinese deck and a East block.
I was working on this one before, well, with some help. I posted in the chat.
Alright, we're going to need to start spreading these guys out again. XCOM, can you go to room 1?
Okay.
And XU room 2?
User left your channel. User left your channel.
And I'm going to start redirecting a few people to those rooms so we have a little bit more teachers per, or actually trainers per.
Sure.
User was moved out of your channel.
I'm just munching on salt sticks.
User was moved out of your channel.
Okay, Rice, Mr. Bloom, gonna move you too.
Okay.
User was moved out of your channel. User was moved out of your channel.
Alright, who does that leave me with?
3v3.
Yep, I got Harold in here, and... Damn it, TS is still full. Mr. Blue 21 should not be in this game. Pilot Candyman should be.
Public game.
I can kick paramedic and 8-person. So we have 2 more slots.
Well, Para no, but yeah, I'm gonna have to kick him currently. A person's going.
Yeah, I can kick him, just, you know. Yeah, exactly.
Done. Okay.
Is it a public game right now?
No, it's not a public game. It's not supposed to be a public game.
It's private. It's only for the good guys.
Okay then.
Okay, so, can you join in on my game?
I don't think you add me yet.
Okay, let's do that first.
It's the
Same as in
name
TS?
game. Yes.
Login cannot be found. Oh, 01, never mind. Cannot be found.
Should I join on your stealth?
Type into Wargame friends.
Yeah, join in flag.
Type something into Wargame friends.
Okay.
Check.
Wait, which chat?
Wargame FR.
There you go.
I sent you both friend requests. Accept it and I'll get you in.
There you go, accepted.
1, 2. Caboose is supposed to be here? No. There's a 4v4 and Caboose, I have no idea.
Channel switched.
Hey, are you XCOMMAN in the Wargame?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Oh shit, press wrong button.
User was moved out of your channel.
Hello.
Alright, that means that we're full. Let's see, what's Caboose over here? Caboose should be joining the other game, shouldn't he?
Okay, so kick him. Yeah, he's with XCOMMAN.
Yeah, he's with XCOM up top.
Yeah, kick him.
I joined earlier and fucking I just got kicked.
You did?
Excellent.
Yeah. I joined both wrong guys to move me on.
Yeah, we didn't know who you were and you were mistaken for one person we don't want to hear. So, it's cool. Well, he had no mic. We had no idea how he got into the channel.
Nah, I'm in 2 different team speaks, so I'm speaking to my friends in another one.
Okay.
So mic was just disabled.
There was still a misunderstanding.
Yeah.
As long as you can talk, we know you are not him.
What, is this guy an asshole or what?
Yeah, we're not gonna go into that now.
Yeah.
Oh, I was expecting someone else, actually.
XCOMMAN is not with us.
No. Leroy, I thought you were XCOMMAN. Who are you in the game room? Are you in yet?
I just joined. I just started up War Thunder or Wargame there now.
Okay, so I don't have you in the friends list then yet.
Nah.
XCOMMAN is not even on a TeamSpeak.
No. He's trying to get on.
Oh well. That's too bad.
Damn TS.
XDU is having dinner. Wanna kick him?
Hang on. Then who's commanding Wargame Room 1 and Room 2?
I think there was an uprising. Maybe.
I have to fire some trainers. Oh, XCOMMAN's back.
Yeah, he's getting them into one room.
Okay.
He will actually like be like 5 seconds.
XCOM.
What?
Is X2 going to be back anytime soon?
He said like 15 minutes.
Okay. Could you go over some decks with these guys? Have a little bit of a discussion there.
Okay, I will.
Thank you.
I'm on the. I switched to the red side, but does that mean I'm in?
Channel switched.
Okay, so I should have in here Harold, Ohm01 check, Pilot Candyman check, Flag, yep, and Bubblebox. Bubblebox is...
Or me.
Yeah, he's not supposed to be in here. That's not exactly what I would call a rookie. Holy hell.
So, well, 1,800 games with only 2.8 recon usage. So,
Well, I got the victory ratio from it somehow.
Yeah. I call artillery spam with 20.8% victory or support unit usage.
Okay, I'm upgrading the TeamSpeak now so we can have a little bit more room in here.
Do you pay for this TeamSpeak?
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
The way that the community is growing is going to get really expensive really soon.
User joined your channel.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
So, should I play against another players on the server or against random players?
Find us other teams on the server.
Alright.
Okay, now there are more slots available.
How big is the fucking 10v10 map? Must be fucking massive.
It is fucking massive.
This one's not actually 10. Well, it can be used in 10v10.
User left your
the
channel.
Asgard one.
Oh, that one?
Yeah.
I couldn't even host that if I wanted to.
Nah, I only got Wargame like fucking 4 or 5 days ago, so. I'm relatively shite at it.
We all were at some point. Flag, could you push to talk?
Yeah, I'll change the push.
Because we're enjoying your dinner too.
Sorry.
Also doesn't help that I have a fucking broke rust.
User was moved to your channel.
Alright, Comcomer, finally in, welcome.
Hello? Okay.
Okay, let's set up into 2 different rooms and get this show on the road.
Somebody's missing in red
Wait,
form.
am I here? Okay.
Yeah, you are. Comcomer, you're good.
Okay, good.
We're missing one
I don't
player.
use TS, I'm
Oh, we're
panicking.
missing one. Okay.
Well, there's 8 of the channel at the bottom.
Channel switched.
Hey guys, are there any rookies here?
No, just me. I'm just waiting to see if anyone comes for a game. If you want someone to help out, I'll help out, but I'm not a rookie now.
No. What about Gustafer or Power of Kappa?
Yeah. What did you say? Sorry.
Newer player?
Yeah, I'm a new player.
Okay, perfect. You're hired.
Nice.
User was moved out of your channel. Channel switched.
Alright, Power of Kappa is going to join us as the 4th Red 4.
Hey, everyone.
Comcomer, can you go off constant transmission?
How do I change that? I never use TS, so.
Okay. Go into settings.
Yeah.
And then you go into
Options,
capture.
Capture.
And then you have to switch to push to talk.
Push to talk, got it.
Thank you.
Alright,
Good. Power of Kappa, let's get you into this game.
Okay.
I don't think I have you on the friends list yet.
Yeah, I had you before. I'm Commander Shepard.
You're who?
Commander Shepard.
Ah, okay.
The Commander Shepard?
Yeah. Oh, crap. Did you switch to red?
Yeah. Oh, wait.
You'd have me as a friend as well.
Talk to me. Were you really indoctrinated?
You'll never know.
And which shop on the Citadel you really endorse?
What do you say, sorry?
Which Citadel shop you really endorse, by the way?
Yeah, you were kind of a sellout. I could hear your advertisement in every store on the Citadel. Which was the first one?
There are different stores, okay? They sell different things.
And you decide to do a commercial
but
for every
not
single
all
one.
But not all of them can be your favorite store on the Citadel. Come on.
Well, it's my favorite medical supply store, or my favorite mod store, or whatever.
Anyway, guys, let's have some Wargame.
Yeah.
Spect, room
Hello,
11
what
for
deck
you?
should I use?
Or 8? Your pick?
8 is closer.
Stealth, you'd have me as a friend as well.
Buddy left your channel.
Sorry, say again?
You'd have me
User
as a
was
friend
moved
as
out of
well
your
if I know
channel.
the game.
User was moved out of your
Okay,
channel.
thing is that we already have a full room at this point.
User was moved out of your
XCOMMAN is
channel.
doing deck reviews up in one of the other channels. You could join in there if you want to have a little bit of a learning there.
Which person?
XCOMMAN.
Where is he? Alright, thanks.
Cheers.
User left your channel.
Okay. Everybody ready?
Well, should I use specialized decks, or should I just go with general?
Yeah, what
now?
deck should I be going for?
On this map, you can go for a specialized deck. The upper sector, that top lonely one over there, is very open terrain, very decent for tank warfare, not very good for infantry. The whole stack of ones down the middle, that row, can be pretty open, so a mechanized deck would be perfect there. And the 2 ones in the middle of the map, between the red one and the blue one, is pretty good for motorized. So Harold, so long as you make sure you have some tanks in your team, or in your deck, you can do pretty damn well over in the north.
Yeah, I can take that side. I could even switch to an armored deck.
User joined your channel.
Yeah, so I guess I'm gonna stick with mechanized and go with the bottom and support the middle column with some spam infantry then.
Yeah, that's fine.
User left your channel.
I'm not gonna have long range ATGM though.
If you're down there in that short range motorized stuff, you won't need ATGMs that much. Now it is Conquest, so make sure that you don't look too closely to the units that you're losing, but more to how much terrain you can gain. And I Spect put it in the after game review lately. Make sure that you capture as much terrain as soon as possible, because it can be decided in the first few minutes. So, mark your zones. Where are you gonna go?
There's a bit of a problem with my controls right now. They're all absolutely fucked.
Well, you can tell me what should I send in as a support to the column line zones.
User joined your channel.
Hello again. What was I going to say? There's a whole load of people after joining. That's are you talking? I can't hear anyone. Okay. Never mind.
Sorry, Sparky, yeah, we're at capacity as is. I just upgraded the whole thing. So we now got 50 slots, but it's still very busy.
Yeah. I don't know if we have enough trainers.
Oh, we could start doing rooms of 4v4. So that's 3 rookies and a trainer.
Yeah. Okay. Right, well, I need to see who's not. XCOM isn't doing anything. Who's at dinner?
Yeah, XU is at
Andrew's
dinner. I
not doing
think
anything.
XCOM is doing deck reviews currently.
Okay.
So you could
Andrew's
take
doing it
his team
myself.
up against.
Yeah, okay. Oh god, there's more. I have to join in now.
Don't worry about
right.
it. Full is full. At some point, we're just
yeah.
at capacity. We already have trainers.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I'll take. I'll see. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be here for. So, half an hour at most. I'll take a game. I'll take a game with Andrew or something. Me and Andrew taking 2.
Yeah. Cheers.
Yeah. Cheers.
User left your channel.
Okay. Back to the game here. You're going to take the left. We got Harold on the right. That leaves XCOMMAN down for Lima.
Stealth, I got a bit of a problem.
What's that?
For some reason, sometimes when I tab out and I tab back in, my controls don't do anything like they're supposed to. At the moment, I can only bring in units in stacks of 4, and my W takes me up, and my S puts me below the ground.
Well, that's different.
That's new.
I wouldn't really know what to do about that, honestly.
Yeah, that's
just try to go into the menu, or because if you quit out, you're gonna be dropped.
Yeah, I know. I've never found a fix for it. I was just hoping it wasn't going to happen, but yeah.
I'm not too sure. The stream says Alt tab out and in again, maybe. See if that works.
It works sometimes, but not every time.
It's not
And
very
this isn't
reliable.
being one of those times. Yeah.
Right.
It's like a 5% hit and miss.
Well, 20 times and you're all good.
I guess I'll keep going then.
Sorry, I don't really know how to fix that.
Yeah, no problem. Unless you just want 4 stacks of everything, in which case I can do that.
You could, and you could then split it up after. It's just a lot more micromanagement.
Yeah, especially when I can't actually go forward without zooming in and zooming out and zooming in again.
Yeah, that's tough. Anyway, stream, let me know how you guys are doing. Are you enjoying this type of, let's say, learning session? What's your feedback on this? Because for me it's a first time as well, so any kind of feedback from you guys would be really appreciated. So let me know what your thoughts are.
Yes! It fixed itself! Thank God!
Nice.
Alright, where should I go?
Down the middle, Lima.
Okay.
Alright, Harold, what do you think you're going to be expecting in Hotel?
Well, if the opposition plays like I do, it will be a lot of tanks.
Yep. You can expect quite a few tanks there, definitely.
And possibly some helicopter to counter my tanks.
Yep. And you brought a
and-
couple of Rolands and a Gepard to see that. Or to counter that, I see.
Yep.
User left your channel.
Alright, I guess Ohm is not going to be able to listen in. So we're just going to have to use text markers to communicate with him. Comcomer, what are you bringing towards the middle?
This is a motorized deck, so I'm a bit out of my depth, but I've got some S tanks, quite a lot of AA, and some Milan 2s.
If you're the motorized, you should be in India. Why is Ohm going there? What
I
does
don't
he
know,
have?
I was just doing what I was told. A lot of issues.
Buddy joined your channel.
What's happening?
User joined your channel.
Ohm muted his TS, and he can't get it back.
Oh. He didn't mute him.
No, I think he just muted his own speakers.
Yeah, he kind of... I think the TeamSpeak is not detecting his headset. If he is using a headset, so... reconnecting the headset maybe, and if it doesn't work, restarting the TeamSpeak.
Okay. Okay, well we're launching anyway.
Okay, good luck.
Good luck.
Buddy
Can you
left
hear
your
me at
channel.
least?
Yep. Alright, looks like Ohm is using a motorized deck as... No, not a motorized. Probably a general Scandinavia deck. Or is the mechanized? What the hell is he using? Nice scouting, Comcomer. The better you have that Kiowa up front, the more you can advance, and the more you can spot what might be coming at you.
User left your channel.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to know, but I'm just gonna try not to get it shot down.
Yeah. Well, even if it does get shot down, the more intel you gain now, the happier you'll be in a minute or 4. Once the rest of the army has arrived. Alright, +2 for us. Keep it up. They haven't captured Charlie yet by the looks of it. Oh, we got a UAZ advancing. Oh, that's Spect. Comcomer, you could kill that CV if you want to.
Okay, I wasn't sure what to do about it, but yeah, I'll try and load it up. Try.
That's just Spect killing his own CV.
Ah, I see.
Out of rocket pods.
Yeah. Ah.
Oh dear. Did you see where that AA fire was coming from?
Yeah, I think so. It's like there, isn't it?
Nice pushing into Echo. Very well done. Don't forget your stalwart back here.
Must have forgotten to give him a follow-up order. I'll sort that out now.
It's on the road.
Guys,
The
you should
CV,
get a
that is.
CV for Oscar, by the way, back here, because I'm not even supposed to have a CV, actually. I'm not supposed to be here.
Right, I'll bring one in.
Alright, Harold, looks pretty quiet on your side. You could try pushing up to this position and try to keep them on their side of the bridge. Although, what has been hitting your Leopard 1A1? Ah, there's the answer. ATGM team.
There was a lot going on in the beginning. Helicopters, ATGMs, airplanes.
You should. How many points do you have to spend on units right now?
200.
Okay. Looking at your forces right now, what do you need to keep the forces that you have alive, or to expand stuff that you don't have yet?
Some more AA, I guess.
Yes, absolutely. Because you almost just lost that Gepard. And get some more recon, just a bit of recon infantry to go with that Leopard 2A1. Also, that Leopard 2A1 is not blinking, which means it is detected. And I think that the only thing covering that tank at the moment is the bridge. That's why oh, there we go. There's the HGM team. Now we're leading by +1. More terrain you capture.
Ohm can't hear us, can he?
Say again?
Ohm can't hear us, can he?
No.
No.
Ohm is doing a good job pushing up on his own,
User
though.
joined your channel.
Yeah, I'm trying to swing my SBS over to try and give him some eyes on some shit.
Yeah. Nice kill on that bomber. Kumar, you can bring up your Crotals a bit closer to try and nail that MI8 that might be spotting for their team.
I'll give it a go.
Over on the left, Ohm is doing a very good job.
Shit, I lost that Cotel.
Looks like Rotal did get a hit.
Yeah, go one hit, then it shit.
And last missile, make it count.
Oh no. No. I'll
Oh,
try
well.
and bring one of the Mistrals over.
You got multiple zones that you can capture, guys. I see Hotel, Lima and Mike. And you should have enough points to start fielding CVs at this stage.
Yeah, you've got a point. I was a bit distracted.
That's the whole thing about Wargame. It will distract you in every possible way.
I think Shepard's micro somewhere else. He just let me kill 2 units of VDV.
It might be. So where would he be microing?
I'm not sure. I can't see too much.
So then you're probably gonna know what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, get more recon.
Yep.
I'm moving the SBS up more to help home.
Right. Ohm is now fielding the IKV-105 as a fire support unit to his advancing infantry. It's a really handy unit over on the left flank, so the left flank should be okay for you guys.
The
Harold,
middle's
how's it
holding,
going on the
but I'm
right?
hurting.
Not happening very much.
Hey, Stealth.
What does that mean, that there's not a lot happening? What does it imply?
I don't know.
It, to me, implies that the enemy is either operating somewhere else with 2 players, or that you're going to run into one hell of an ambush in Gulf.
Golf?
What is that?
Where's
Oh,
golf?
Stealth, okay.
Hello.
Yeah? Oh, you got a nice CV spotted down there in the middle. Any way you can hit that?
No, not really. My air tab's a bit limited. I've got a puff and a Corsair too.
What other ways would you have to hit that thing?
Artillery, but my artillery is also pretty lacking. I have like one card of 107 MSPs, but I bring a couple of them up.
Wait, the 107? Why'd you pick the 107 for this deck?
Yes, all I know is I have it. I can't remember.
Okay, we're gonna have to look at that after.
Probably the best.
Because if you have a... You're the motorized deck, right?
Yeah.
A motorized deck is gonna thrive on mortars. You're gonna really need to have those, otherwise it's gonna be really difficult for you to advance. Take that tank, for example. You couldn't counter it in the open field with anything other than infantry and maybe an ATGM unit.
Yeah, and I've been having problems getting units back up to the town since I've been hammered a bit.
Yeah.
I'm just hoping that Recon can't spot that all that's holding that town is 2 stalwarts.
Yeah. Well, seems to work, although the stalwarts are unarmed.
You know,
Hey, Stealth,
it's the placebo effect.
Day 1, go ahead.
So I'll just stay in this room and wait till your game is done. I'm watching the stream, so...
Harold, it seems to be really peaceful over on your flank. If you can, try to snipe the units that are coming over this bridge, because that seems to be where Pilot Candyman is working together with Shepard towards the middle, towards Echo. So the more units you can intercept there, the more pressure you're taking off of XCOMMAN, and the more likely you are to hold both Echo and Hotel.
Yep, I'm on it.
Thanks.
Okay, on support.
Nice timely offloading of those Gurkhas there.
That hurt. I just got bombed.
Where?
Just the left of my LEV-25s and my Hemmet. Took out a Crotel and a Minstrel, I think.
Oh, there, yeah. That's
Yeah,
a
where there's a
pretty
big
huge grade. Was
scorch
that a B5? No, not likely.
No, it wasn't a B5, it was an SU-2 something? Ooh,
Yeah,
I captured a Euro.
possible. Nice way to push up there, Harold. We're going done. You got tanks, you got AA with you. You got a cheap recon or a cheap vehicle you can sacrifice if you need to. Careful that your Roland's sitting out in cover. Wilcorn, do you need any help down in the middle?
Yeah, I'm really lacking on tanks, so they're causing me a massive problem. And
Okay.
I don't really have anything to field in response.
Harold, anything you can do on that flank?
Yep, moving in some tanks right now.
Thanks.
That's teamwork, guys. That's the whole point of Wargame. Great work with that 2A4, knocking down those transports. Now you're making it a lot easier for Corn to push up through the middle. And moreover, there's a pretty high value target there. There must be a CV in that zone somewhere. If you can knock that down, you guys are going to be at a +2. There it is.
User joined
Nice.
Well, one question.
Yeah.
Should I pick people from the lobby and move them to play with us? Now we can begin with you.
If you have enough room in your game, by all means, go ahead.
Okay.
User left your channel.
Alright, you guys seem to have everything under control. I'm going to quickly check on the other channels.
Channel switched.
Hey guys, how's it going here?
It's good.
Hi.
Good.
Enjoying the sessions?
So
We
far,
just started
yes.
this.
Yes.
Great.
Channel switched.
Sparky, how's life here?
Not too bad. We're just after starting another game, so we're playing Andrew's team.
Ah, right.
Take it back. Heli drops.
Say again?
Not doing too bad. I've got another Irishman here, so.
Oh, you should feel right at home then.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
He's from the
fucking
other
there,
end of the-
Chinooks.
He's from the other end of the country, but you know, still Irish.
Yeah, well. Alright, good luck, guys.
Alright, see ya.
Channel switched.
Alright, how's it going here, guys?
Oh, we just started.
Good.
We're about to start our first game here.
Your first game?
Yeah, we got left out because of the odd number.
Oh, damn.
But
So you guys have been waiting here for hours.
No, that's okay. We're starting a game now, and we're good to go. We've had a long time to talk about maps and stuff.
Great. That's really helpful. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Channel switched.
Hey guys, how's it going in here?
Hello.
Steph.
Oh, hi. Everything's going fine, I would say.
Are you guys fighting Archie's team currently or someone else?
Randoms, because there was a misunderstanding between Sparky and me, I think.
Ah, okay. And how's it going with fighting the randoms?
I picked not the best player, so we are doing pretty good, I think.
Okay, nice.
I'm firing at the enemy artillery.
Channel
push
switched.
forward.
Okay.
Hello,
Hey
user.
guys, how's it going?
Oh, hi, Stealth.
Hey, Stealth.
Very well, thank you.
Oh.
Aren't you teaching a whole lot of new stuff?
Yeah. Should I field some T-72 BUs right at the beginning, or should I first try to push with T-80 UM?
I would bring out. You can bring out one BU.
Yeah.
And just try. Just take out those because he'll probably start
What?
some super heavies coming into Grovery. But yeah, I'd bring in one BU and some kind of medium tanks, like 90 point. 100.
Channel switched.
Alright guys, you're still pushing up nice. Compliments on that. Stream, I chose windowed mode because I think that the stream was temporarily freezing because I was jumping around in TS channels, but if not, then perfect, we're gonna go back to full screen. Cormer, how's it going down the middle?
Lot of dead stuff.
Yours or theirs?
Both, I think. I think it's been a rather attritional push. I pushed them completely out of that woods, and then they pushed me completely out of that woods.
Okay, how did they do that?
by having more units than I did.
How many points do you have in reserve currently?
Yeah, 260. I don't really know what to do with it. I always get to this point in a match.
What do you want to do?
Yeah, that's a lot of money. Consolidate my position, because they're on the back foot. I have Echo.
Yeah.
So I just need to strengthen up. So I've been bringing in fast from Jaeger and stuff like that to help.
Oh, you might want to offload that. Yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, so long as you can keep Echo, keep them out of Echo, and work with your teammates to hold that, you have a very, very comfortable +3. You're doing really well there. Alright, stream, my apologies. I restored it to the full screen. Hopefully it's going to be better now. Just going to be a little lag to get that thing back up. To qualify as a beginner, I'd say no more than 100 matches. And a sense that you have no clue what you're doing. At least that's how I started out when I started playing Airland Battle. That's what qualifies as a rookie for me. Yeah, the TS is full. I already upgraded it to 50 slots, and right now it's the fact that I don't have enough trainers. I don't have enough people who are experienced on currently to help out all the new guys. Harold, how are you doing? So you lost a couple of units over on your flank.
Yeah, they pushed in with lots of heavy tanks of their own, but...
Yep, well you're holding. You're keeping them off.
Managed to keep them off, yes.
Good thinking to bring in the Hot 2s. They're really going to help you out against those wolves. Start working on more recon though, because I'm only seeing the Hussar 85 and the SBS down there, but nothing else. Especially over towards Hotel, you only have the Leopard. You may want to bring a few more. Stream to join a game. I'm going to start switching up this team because these guys had a game and I want to open up the TS and the slots for some new guys. So I'm going to ask them to go after. Other than that, I don't have enough trainers at the moment, so you could join the TS if it wasn't for the fact that it's full and listen in on deck discussions and map strategies, etc. But other than that, I don't really have enough people to do personal coaching. Alright guys, you need to hold on for 70 more points or 8 more minutes, whichever happens first.
You guys are going good, man.
Say again?
You guys are going good.
Yeah, they're doing really well.
3 points lead. 5 plus.
I feel like it'd be more impressive if I knew what I was doing, but...
Probably, yeah.
Hey, wake up.
I suppose you don't have access to the CEV or the AVRE, do you?
No, unfortunately not. I love that thing.
That would be so useful. Also, the T-72B up there is sniping.
Yeah, I'm trying to avoid. My LAVAT is taking shots.
Yep, you got it. 500 points. Well done. Look at me feeding like crazy.
Not as much as me.
Well, not too bad. I think you actually did better than I did there.
Thanks.
User was moved to your channel. User was moved to your channel. User was moved to your channel.
Holy shit.
So, Flag, what do you think?
I didn't hold that, Boris. I was losing too many units.
You were going up against Ohm, right? Or you
I
were
was
going up
Boris.
against... Were you in the middle?
No, I was on the far right.
Okay.
From my perspective. So Bravo, I was defending for you guys.
Shepard, how are you doing?
I couldn't take control of that forest at the end.
No.
There was just too much infantry, and I don't know.
What really helped us was that we had control over that large open area, and that's when Harold was providing fire support with his tanks to cut down all of the units that you were fielding in there.
Yep. Yeah, I realized.
Pilot, where were you?
I was in Sheraton. Or
That's
Charlie, or
the
whatever.
left of the map for you guys?
You're right. You're
Our
right.
right, okay.
Our left, your right.
Yeah, so that's the open field. That's where you encountered all the German stuff. Because I saw you push in with, I think it was a Moderna at some point?
Yeah, a lot of mistakes were made, but I don't know, I told Candyman to keep A with his push like 3 times, and, you know. Always. Tanks out in the open and A nowhere to be seen. Know what else to do?
Comcomer, how would you improve your performance down the middle? What cost you the most kills looking at your loss list?
The wrong deck. I mean, the right deck might have been helpful.
Yeah.
Other than that, I didn't know what to do midway in the match other than throw Gurkhas into a forest.
Well, it seems to work really well.
Yeah, I guess. But a lot of Gurkhas have died.
I'm just watching the replay now.
And yeah, a lot of Gurkhas died. You could have brought mortars to help out suppressing the enemy infantry and or put up smoke screens where you needed them.
Yeah, in hindsight, yeah. I did bring up the 2, but again, I had those 107s, which aren't great. So I need to look at that for sure.
I think
you were British and you used the 107s?
Whoever was in
User
India...
disconnected from your channel.
Yeah, I think India from your side, they were using the tree line really well.
Say again, you were in the tree line where?
No, whoever was at India on your team, they were using the tree line really well. It stopped me from pushing out to that forest.
Ah, right, yes, that was Ohm. He did a fantastic job there pushing in. And he wasn't exactly on comms either because his TeamSpeak had a malfunction.
No, but yeah, I was finding it quite difficult to defend Bravo. Because I was in that forest and then he pushed, I was using BTRs to defend it mainly. And then he used those ATGM units to destroy the BTRs and I kind of just lost it after that.
How could you come back from something like that?
I'm not sure actually. Probably artillery strikes.
Yep, that could work. What cost you the most losses?
Lost a lot of helis, that's for sure.
Okay. So
Actually,
maybe it was a no-fly zone?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. There was some, I think there was some recon units or some ATGM like BTR for your style that cost me quite heavily.
Okay.
I'm not sure what they were called. Have a quick look.
But you were trying to push back into that tree line, that forest over there. If
I
you
should have
bring up a
probably
couple
retreated back
of
to
mortars for smoke screens, you could have a safer position there.
Yeah, or maybe I should have just retreated back to that city.
Yeah.
Pushing back into the tree line, I lost a lot. I think my deck kind of lacked quite a lot of armor as well. Should have probably made a bit more armor in my deck.
Okay. Well, adjust it as you see fit. Alright, now, let's see, is the TS already at capacity, or... Yeah, we're at capacity. Harold, you've had a few games. I'm going to have to ask you to leave so we can free up some slots for the new guys.
Okay, should I log off from TeamSpeak?
Yeah, just disconnect from TeamSpeak.
Yep. Okay. This was fun. Good initiative.
Cheers. Glad it helped.
User disconnected from your channel.
Alright, Pilot Candyman, I think the same would go for you. You've had quite a few games, and you're pretty much a regular here already. So we'll see you soon, alright?
Sounds good. Bye.
Alright, see you.
User disconnected from your channel.
Stealth, what would you say is a good super heavy for the USSR?
BU. The BU, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I've got it on now.
I'd say the BU, the UM does not quite have the armor that the BU does.
UM is overpriced in my mind.
But I'm not really that good at Red 4 tanks. I play blue for most of the time.
Yeah, I'd prefer blue 4, but need both. I'm trying to find what nation was Ohm playing?
Ohm was, I believe, Scandinavia motorized.
Trying to find the tanks that he used because they destroyed me.
The ones that he used were the IKV line, the vehicle tab. They're just very, very cheap fire support units.
Yeah, and there were just so many of them.
Yeah, your tank line was kind of strange because you said your heaviest tank was T64BV.
Yeah, it was.
I don't see how that's gonna work. I mean, BV is nice, but I don't know. Did you have T72As?
I'll check.
Alright, in the meanwhile, let's set up a new one.
Nope.
Did you have T72Bs?
Nope. Literally, my heaviest tank was the BB, I think.
Yeah, but I'm.
Oh wait,
going
I had the I had the 70dB in fact. Yeah.
Okay.
The 1987 variant.
Oh, wait, B? I'm not sure if that's the right. Is that the T72 I'm looking for? No, did you have the T72B1?
No.
Okay.
Had the oh no, wait, yeah, I did. I did have that. Is that heavier than the? That's not heavier than the BB.
No, it's 85 points.
Yeah, I had the BB, the B1, the 1987 272B, and I don't remember which one I had on for my last picking, but I've switched that out to the BU now.
Because with tanks, you need a couple categories. You need a super heavy, 90% of the time if you have a general deck, that's the point of having a general deck. After you need some sort of a middle class brawler, some sort of a heavy middle class. After that you need some sort of a work tank, like a workhorse, like T72B1 or T64BM used to be that, for 90 points. And you need also a fire support vehicle, and most people use T72As for 55 points. But you know, you need to space it out. You were using everything bunched up together, and I don't know.
Bunched up units are much easier to hit with either artillery or airstrikes.
It was across the whole line. Not enough AA, not enough recon, disconnected usage between tanks and infantry. A lot of mistakes were made.
Okay, I still have one slot left on my team and a whole slot left on Red 4.
Can I join?
Yep.
On your team?
Sure.
How do I join?
Do I have you on my friends list already?
Don't think so.
Okay, let's work on that first. What's your in-game name?
Wake up.
It's same as TeamSpeak, they won't loop.
Hey Stealth, how can I join?
Yep, we still have a couple of red 4 slots.
All red 4 slots.
Accepted.
Okay.
Love America.
User joined your channel.
Christopher, welcome. Okay, we need to get Coach in here, we need to get Gustafer in here, and Shepard, I suppose.
Hey, wake up.
Yeah. Yeah, Coach is my nickname on Steam too.
Stealth, you're from the Netherlands, right?
Yep.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I imagine that.
Double Delta Force is a bit much. Not enough AA. 7 PVATs won't help you. Too much recon. You don't really need the FAV. You don't need the Zippo or the ITV. I would also discard the Super Cobra, which is useless, and the Seahawk, which is even more useless.
Okay, I'll try to throw that in the bin then.
Also, A10 Thunderbolt is not really useful anymore. Raven takes ages to reload, so also you don't have that many aircraft, so I wouldn't bring it.
That's the longest list of what's run I've ever seen. Okay,
Also,
got that deck.
Also, M110 artillery
wake up.
pieces are a waste of space. And if you want to bring in the command CV
User joined
in
your
a
channel.
helicopter, bring it in a Black Hawk, because that actually can fly over some distances. And
Hey, Stealth, how can I friend you in game?
Okay, I'm back. Can you
send me
guys hear me?
a friend request via your friends list, click on new friend, and then send it to Stealth17.
Okay.
Also, don't bring Rangers in the Huey, bring them in some sort of a vehicle. The Huey just makes them more pricey.
Can you send me a standard? Do you have a UK deck or US deck?
I don't use US decks, I use NORAD. US is kind of alone in the infantry tab. And
NORAD, I've never seen.
And you don't get support like ADATs or stuff like that.
What's NORAD again? Is it the
North America with Canada.
I don't know.
Christopher, are you still here?
This is the deck I'm using most of the time. I'm kind of testing it right now, but still. I really encourage you to, switch it to your needs, because this is really kind of specialized for me.
Yeah, I see that now.
Gustafer, you want to join or you want to coach? What do you want to do?
Wants to play.
But you are a rookie, yeah? Kinda, okay. You play 1v1. Yeah, I saw that you already have a lieutenant rank. How does that work?
Yeah, that doesn't work.
That doesn't quite make up for a rookie, does it?
Nope.
Okay, everything should be fixed now. Can you guys hear me?
Yep, that's better.
There we go.
Just got to reinstall TeamSpeak on a new laptop.
That doesn't
Well, at least you
sound
got
like
it done
did
quick.
much effort.
We still got one slot left on Red 4.
Yeah, Lieutenant, 1,380 games, 70%, 0.7. Sure.
Where do you see 1,000 games?
Yeah.
Because I see 4 multiplayer games. Are we looking at a stat reset or something?
No, Gustafer just came in and I've seen his stats and,
Okay, are you online in Wargame?
User left your channel.
New players are in the waiting room. A German, a dude, and a Russian dude.
Alright. I'm just gonna get in one of the new guys then, because this is taking forever.
Russian Federation. I've ran out of water. I mean, mineral water.
User was moved to your channel.
Niram, welcome, join in. We need a fourth one on red.
Yeah, I can play red.
Niram, are you there?
I'm here, yeah.
Can you join in?
I'll check.
Do you have
Can send
either
me an
Specs or me on the
invitation?
list?
I'm in your friends list.
You're in my friends list as Niram or something else?
As Niram, yeah.
If you are, you're not online. Oh, there you are, all the way down at the bottom. There we go. Okay, let's get started.
Oh shit, I haven't picked a deck.
Always pick a deck first and then start tinkering with the other ones.
Yeah, no,
because
I've
this
just
might
not
happen.
Sure, not sure what to go for. Is the only thing. Like all my decks are motorized because I like infantry and I'm a bit wank with tanks. But
you can perfectly play motorized most of the time.
yeah, I'm gonna have to go motorized again because I don't have any good general decks. But I've just been choosing between Scandinavia, Landbutt, and Britain. I haven't tried this deck before, so I'll go this one.
Okay.
Thanks for
watching. Alright guys, good luck.
Good luck.
User was moved out of your channel. User was moved out of your channel. Channel switched. User was moved to your channel.
There, now we got the freedom to speak. Where do you guys want to go?
Probably don't need 3 fobs, do you?
Depends. If anyone's going to start fielding a whole lot of Hellfires or artillery, you might, but otherwise you should be fine.
I don't even have. I don't actually have one artillery. Okay. I'm not gonna be really needing my fob that much.
Yeah, then 2 fobs should be fine.
I've deleted mine, so yeah, 2 should be alright, I reckon.
Alright. So
just keep
the
mine
specialized decks take priority over the general deck.
Yeah.
Because specialized decks cannot do everything a general deck can do, but they can do some things better.
I've got a mechanized deck, so I will probably go for middle, possibly.
I've got a motorized again, so I was hoping to go India Bravo this time and not get sandwiched in the tree line again.
Claim your sectors.
I will go hotel then.
Yep. What kind of tanks do you have in your US General?
From M1 Abrams, M1 H2. I don't know, M1. I don't know how to pronounce.
Well, so long as you have a couple of M1A1, M1A2, you should be fine.
Yeah, I got those.
Flag, that's a lot of warriors. Do you have enough to spawn in more support units?
I have 57 warriors.
Yeah, I don't mean the warriors themselves, but do you have anything that you can spawn now, such as a tank or an AA gun? Because if the enemy comes at you with a couple of helicopters or a bomber, you're going to be toast.
User joined your channel.
Stealth, I gotta go, so I'll talk to you.
Okay, thank you for everything, Sparky.
No bother, talk to you then.
User left your channel.
For me, it's just gonna be mostly tanks, right?
Yeah, the right side is mostly tanks. ATGM infantry for the US is trash as it is. But you can use some tow launchers.
You'll just go for that tree line there.
Yep. Get the tree line, get recon, get your AA in order, and make sure you don't get flanked. Also, how are you going to start dividing the command zones? I'm seeing one CV marker. Who's going to capture Juliet? Who's going to capture November? This is stuff that you really need to coordinate before the thing starts.
I'll get to Juliet then.
Alright.
So who's the Oscar? I'll keep mine in Oscar then.
Yeah, mine CV can be discounted, because I'm not actually going to use it. I'm going to see if I can get a kill with it somehow.
Go for it.
Whoa.
Can have anyone with a CV at Juliet and I'm going to run out of points. I can get one in there as soon as I can afford it, I guess.
Alright.
If I pull off my tanks, I could afford one. Is that a good trade-off, do you reckon?
Pull off tanks to get a what?
Get a CV for, what was it, Juliet?
If Com moves this... Oh no, wait. Com, are you putting a CV in India or are you going to...
My CV's in Kilo.
Okay, that's fine.
What would happen if you don't capture Juliet?
We just lose +2 for a little while, but I guess it's not... It's better than having a hole in your front line.
Fair enough. That's a consideration. You can see if it works. Also, we're going to launch, apparently.
Apparently, yep.
A spot if they're having a heli rush.
You already bleeding points?
I'll just give him a CV.
So there's a command vehicle in Oscar. I've got mine there.
Flag, you should unload your command.
Somebody needs to... Flag, you need to unload, and then day one noob, you can move yours up to November.
Yeah,
and then I'll bring in one for Juliet in about a second. Yep. Mine for Juliet is also on its way in.
Day one, are you using fast move on that tank?
No.
The Command M60?
The what?
Do you know how to fast move units?
Yeah, I'm fast moving everything right now.
Not exactly everything.
Oh, that one I missed maybe.
Okay, day one, what can you see coming in on the right flank?
Not much.
Not much? Are you sure?
Yeah, now I see. Tanks and units. Infantry.
How are you gonna counter that?
With helis.
Make sure you get some recon on the right, because I'm only seeing Apaches being flown in and tanks being driven in, but it's not going to be able to spot anything. Okay, you got a +2 lead. Keep it up. You've been pushing very far into India. Oh, there's the CV. Perfect.
Just keep my distance for now then.
Yeah, Well, you want to try and get in there as fast as possible before they entrench that entire line, which they will. It's just a question of how you're going to do it. It's not going to be easy. As for the Apache, why do you have the Apache in your deck and not any of the... why not the longbow?
I think I got the longbow too.
Okay, that means you have 2 helicopters in your deck that can basically fulfill the same role. You might want to change that up after the game to have just the longbow for anti-tank ops and a different helicopter, because the US has a very nice selection of helos.
Just waiting for my recon now.
Yep. How many points do you have?
130.
Okay, you could get some more recon, you could get some tanks or maybe tow units. Because what I spotted there and what I'm spotting there now is a T-80. But there's also a T-90 there, a T-90S. Flag, how's it going in the middle?
Pretty well. I've done the city.
Do you?
I think so. Shouldn't have to.
Oh, there are tanks on your right.
Yep.
Start moving these guys up. Because your poor Fusiliers are getting butchered. There's not really anyone who can help them out there.
Stealth?
Yes.
Finished that game and SparkyHayes had to leave, so...
Yeah, I know. We're gonna have to find something to do with that.
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people there.
7 people.
This game very good.
If you're up for it, you could take them all into a 10v10 tactical.
I don't like tacticals and the whole different type of game and everything. I'm just gonna look. There must be a room where there is.
Are there no other people on who can help out here?
No. There's Dangerous Fatman and Archieazis.
Yeah, I kind of underestimated how many
I'll be back now.
they have.
Okay.
User left your channel.
Say again, you kind of underestimated who?
The tents inside that forest.
Yeah. I saw that going wrong when I saw that you didn't have any AA to cover against enemy helicopters and that your infantry wasn't going to be enough to kill the tanks. So make sure you bring up, for example, a tow unit. The striker there can work, although at this range it might get one-shotted by the 264 BVs that are in that forest.
I'll try and move it back a bit, I guess.
Those Gevermen are screwed over on the left.
Yeah, I figured I'd try to sneak around. It didn't work even a little bit.
Yeah. You still got a +1 lead going on. If you can get a CV into Mike, you're going to turn that into a +2.
Yeah, I've got a
right
CV
now,
on the way to Mike actually. I'm not sure where
I
it
would
is.
focus on
It's
getting
in
Lima.
November.
Just not with a CV, just under control.
I'm sending a CV to Mike right now.
I've already got CV right there, mate.
Move that CV up.
It's November. Should I move mine to Lima, or I'll leave mine to Mike? You can put yours up to Lima because you should be able to protect it.
If they push Lima now, I'm probably going to be fucked.
Well, same with me in India. We just got to hope for the best.
How many points do you guys have individually?
128.
30 now.
188, and I don't know what to do with it. Since this match started, I've just been quietly dying.
Have you? But you've taken a lot of terrain.
And still dying.
What are you dying to?
Kind of everything. A lot of they've got a lot of those. I don't know what they're called, but the AA guns that just rear down and just light infantry up. Like
Shilkas, I think.
Yeah, Shilkas and bruisers and stuff like that. They've got a lot of that crap, and it is ruining me.
Do they have armor on those things?
Not a huge amount, but I can't get into range with anything that I currently have, which is why I've been bringing in. Oh, it's dead already. Never mind. I bought something into counter it, and it's not there anymore. Kind of just.
Yeah, but I want to get you on a level of thinking. What is the problem at the moment for your flank?
Everything.
Yeah, but the biggest issue. Because right now you're being pushed with infantry. Right now those AA guns aren't really an issue.
Right now, 5 minutes ago they were.
Yeah.
So the game
Could you
changed,
drop a
I guess.
bomb on there and nuke the
Yeah,
whole group?
Yeah, napalm.
Do you have any actual bombers?
I got rocket pots.
Not good enough.
How about 2 napalms?
It's just gonna burn a whole lot more.
I mean, it's better than burning a
there
whole
it
lot
is.
less.
Watch this. Day 1 noob's gonna help you out.
Yep.
Is he?
Hopefully
Thank
it will
you.
survive.
Oh, thanks, man. That's gonna get a lot of kills.
Absolutely. Now, with those guys dead, that was beautiful.
That was a big hit.
That was
my
beautiful.
my napalm's coming too. Don't worry.
Okay. Did you see any missiles going back at the deagle that was flying in there?
No, there wasn't really much AA. Although my Katyus has been taking a lot of fire, so that's made me hesitant in regards to bringing in stuff that can fly.
Okay.
More stuff survived than I wanted it to.
Right. But you were the motorized deck, right?
Yeah, but everything is dead.
Yeah. Bring in a couple of cheap infantry units.
Yeah, they're on their way.
Other than that, try to get a tank in, because if you're taking a lot of fire from light support units, which are not heavily armored, a tank or 2 is going to clear that problem right up.
I led with that, and they died, so I didn't bring any more. Yeah, okay. I'm bringing in a leopard.
Yep. Oh, you're going to have a Wilka problem. Do you have a helicopter which has tow missiles, by any chance?
Yeah, I got a Fennec Tow 2 and a PVH KP9A.
Send in the Fennec Tow 2.
Yeah, higher actually. That's nice way.
And now Red 4 is getting +1. Flag, how are you doing in the middle?
I'm just trying to reinforce.
Have a good look at your... yeah, there we go. At your line. I saw that the Challenger marksman that was over there was not blinking. Not blinking is not good. Not blinking means spotted, and spotted usually means about to be killed. So if you see anything that's not blinking, you're gonna be in trouble. Right now everything's blinking, so right now everything's not spotted.
Except for those Gavairmen that I forgot about and they're dying.
Yeah, well, I'm surprised they stuck out that long.
Yeah, same. I thought they'd die immediately, so I kind of stopped paying attention to them.
Yeah.
They've got more AA on my side now.
Flag, this is really, really risky here. If you want to get that thing anywhere safe, make sure it's in some sort of tree line. Move it slightly to your right and you're perfectly safe.
That looks a bit safer. Not blinking, so.
What isn't blinking?
My stormers.
No, your stormers are good. Move the warrior.
Oh shit.
You got those tanks to back off there. There's the Fennec. Never mind with the Fennec, they're gonna retreat into the tree line, which means that you're not gonna catch them. The Sopel might catch you instead.
Yeah, he's going back behind the Amos.
Do you have, I think, the Volskermjäger with the Eric's missile?
Yeah, I've got 3 on the left and I'm bringing in another one now. And I'm getting mortared to fuck.
Well, I can move here. Hotel.
No, you cannot exactly move, that's true. If you can't move, you can always see if your allies need a bit of help.
Yeah.
I need help.
So do I.
Okay, communicate. What do you need?
Choice.
Need some kind of armor in Lima.
At where? Lima? Okay.
Yeah.
What I basically want to know, if a teammate says, help, I'm in trouble, I want to know what exactly do you need, or what unit am I going to have to kill? So for example, right now, Mike is being threatened right there by a T-72B1, and they could drive right into that.
Yeah.
So what you need is recon there, and or a tank killer. And if you want to be really precise, a helicopter will do, or a tow launcher will do. Even a plane could be useful at this point. But you gotta get that T-72B1 out of your flank.
I chopped my... Oh.
Don't worry, you can still come back from this.
On that attack marker there.
What's it, Markram? What's there?
It's on the left of Echo.
What's in that attack marker?
Mortar.
What are you firing
I
at?
think it's a mortar coming from there.
I could take some shots with it.
I'd just be a bit behind that.
Amos is firing some rounds over.
Concomber, do you have any other kind of reconnaissance unit for that crossroads?
Yeah, I could bring in some stuff easy. Oh, well, yeah, there's no stuff. He really snuck up on my recon.
Yeah, if you'd had recon infantry in the building they just entered, you wouldn't have that problem. The recon vehicle that you were using was pretty damn good at spotting, but it would have been a lot safer if it was out there. Would have seen them coming, and you would have killed them. And I know it's so easy for me to say because it's all hindsight, but you gotta try and get the units in their strongest position.
Yeah, okay. The way
They're pushing into Mike now. They're going to be pushing into Mike.
Yep. I think they may have sensed your weakness there. Flag, do you see that Tunguska coming in?
From the north?
Yep. And that Shilka along with it?
That Gazelle's gone.
They put up a JA with that push.
Flag, how many points do you have in reserve right now?
A lot. I need to use them.
You're mechanized, right?
Yep.
Can you bring in the heaviest challenge that you have? Scratch those Chieftain Mark 11s. Yep, there we go, challengers. And get a recon unit, possibly infantry there. They're easier to hide than a vehicle.
Yep.
It's okay to call them in as a quad stack, those challengers, but make sure you split them off later.
Split them up.
I'm about 5 seconds from nearly dead to dead.
And what killed you?
This entire push.
What is the push comprised of?
Infantry, which I've attempted to napalm, but it was a bit of a danger close drop, and I just scared the shit out of my own government.
Shit happens. Day one, do you still have that Deagle on standby?
Yeah.
Can I please have another go with it?
Concomber, just put down an attack marker, and day one can strike exactly where you need that.
Like in the left forest of you?
Yeah, the left forest.
Okay. Coming in.
Concomber, tell your Fennec manually to go after the Wilk instead of those transports. They're not worth it. Oh, now we got AA coming up. That Deagle's going to be out of action for quite a while. But you got the CV, it seems. So it was definitely worth it.
And the Eagle
Or
is
did
still
you?
alive, so...
No, you didn't get it. They pushed the CV into India to neutralize your command there. So they're now getting a +2. Who put up that smoke screen over that tree line?
I didn't.
I did.
To what point?
Just to stop any... If they bowed through, to stop the fastball from behind hitting me.
And where do you think they're going to push to? Mike or Lima?
I think it might... Oh no, it's Lima.
Flack, you have a bit of a recon problem.
Lisa?
Because you do have green jackets over here, but you don't have anything spotting over there. So if you move the green jackets temporarily to this position, you can at least get somewhere down the middle.
Moving up.
Also, your mortars seem to be taking fire.
Yep, moving them as well.
Oh, that's Mr. Bond taking fire. You wouldn't want him to die. So, having fun on the left?
Yeah!
What's the main issue that you're dealing with?
I haven't had enough time to get on my feet before all this came back.
Yeah. That's a big issue that you have over there. They just keep pushing you. And it seems to be just one guy. It seems to be just Coach at the moment.
Maybe you could put some tanks in the left forest there and shoot the incoming infantry.
Yeah, I'll try that.
Cars. Like that will slow them down at least.
Good point. Also, what I'm seeing you do is bring in a lot of Norlandsjäger and units which are really not that good at dealing with armor. And that seems to be killing you.
I figured 15 men means they have to kill 15 men. And that was my only thinking.
Right. The thing is that those 15 men, those Norlandsjäger, also have an AT weapon, an anti-tank weapon. The anti-tank weapon from the Norlandsjäger is not very good. If you compare that to the one from the FSK, the one surviving infantry group, they could pretty much one-shot that Wilk if they would get a look at it.
What do you reckon I should do with my challenges?
Try and move up to this position. But make sure that before you go in there, you know exactly what you're looking at and how you're going to kill it. Also on the left, you seem to be having a slight AA problem.
Yeah,
that
the problem is that I
Mi-24W
had
can
some
just
and then
fly
it
in
died.
all the way to your main spawn in Kilo.
Yeah, that's the point.
Besides, Flag has a couple of mortars sitting down in the middle, and he's not using them full time, so he could provide mortar support. But you're going to have to ask for it and tell him where you need to land it.
Yeah, I've just been focusing on my own part of the map. I haven't much time to look around, so yeah, that's a good point.
Do you need the mortars?
Do you see? Yeah, but I'll put it in time marker probably around there. That's where I've been firing mine.
Okay.
That's where you have been firing yours, but is that what you need right now?
I don't know the answer to that question, so I'm just gonna say.
Let me rephrase
yes.
that. What do you want to do? What's your objective?
Kill stuff.
Why?
Because it's killing me.
Why?
Because there's more of them?
What is the enemy trying to do here?
Kill me and take the point.
There. They're trying to take India.
Yeah.
Why do they want India?
Points mean prizes.
Yeah. Conquest income. What are they using to get India?
Things.
Yes, lots of things.
More things than I have.
Yeah. What I'm mainly seeing is infantry backed up with tanks. I'm not seeing a lot of AA. That doesn't mean they don't have it, because I saw a couple of Fennecs go down, I think. But
yeah,
what you mostly need is stuff to kill tanks, and a tank could be a perfect weapon against another tank, because it can also provide fire support for the little infantry that you have left.
Yeah, I've been trying to bring up some auto cannons as well, but the only thing I have is I've lost it. The PNMK, and they just keep dying.
That's a pretty reasonable vehicle. They just need to be covered.
Yeah, and I've been unable to do that.
Joined your channel.
Yeah.
Right, it out there at that Tunguska or whatever.
Sorry, what about the Tunguska?
I was trying to take it out, but it got me.
Okay, Flag, you're doing a good job with the challenges. Now, what is your objective? What do you want to do?
Push these all the way back to a hotel, preferably.
Have you been coordinating about that with day one?
I've seen him push, so I decided it better be pushed now.
Okay. It's always better to coordinate. Make sure you're talking to your allies, see what's going on with your neighbors, because if he goes down with that Challenger 1A, with the M1A2, you're going to have multiple fronts firing at you at once. And that T90S, for example, is taking no prisoners.
One of my Challengers is down.
Yep, pull back. You don't want to have your tank right next to a bunch of infantry. Flag, do you have any recon that you can send to help out those challengers other than the Gazelle?
Not really.
Don't you have any recon vehicles?
I got some ferrets up.
1 or 2 ferrets enough. Just make sure they're split out into single units, because 3 ferrets is not going to spot more than 1 ferret. At least not when they're together like that.
Yeah, I'll make sure to split them out.
That's a good hit.
Yeah. I want my eagle.
Yeah, thanks for that. No! Shit! I sent my jacket to go get the MI, and then I was going to tell you that I was doing it, and V is my push to talk button, so it just evac'd.
Okay, well that won't happen again.
Yeah, hopefully not. But it probably will.
I had the same thing. I'm using F9 for my push to talk, and every time I push that, I'm playing World of Warships. I'm saying that was a great battle.
I hate that.
Yeah, great.
Fantastic. Hell, damn it.
Well, at least it's over.
It's over. Yep.
Yeah.
That did not go well.
No, that feed is real.
It was very much
But
real.
why? Why was it going so bad on your flank?
User was moved to your channel. User was moved to your channel. User was moved to your channel. Buddy joined your channel.
Coach, good push there.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, very good.
Coach, what were you using mostly?
Mostly spamming infantry, I guess. And a few tanks there.
Yep.
These motor Stealth17 looks really... They should be at least 25 early points, they're awesome.
Yeah, they really do a lot of damage, especially to the vehicles that were fielded.
Motor Stealth?
No,
Mod Stroke 90,
the shock infantry.
He's talking about Mod Schützen.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, that's a different unit, yeah.
Yeah,
so,
Mod Schützen
Concommer, he was
good.
using a lot of infantry and tanks against you. What do you think a good unit would be to kill the infantry?
More infantry?
Bombers.
Possibly.
Your first bomb raid
yeah,
completely wrecked my
I do need to add a bomber to that deck, because Napalm just sort of heated up your Wilkes a bit.
Well, if you watch the replay, your first bomber completely destroyed everything I had.
Yeah, that wasn't mine, is the problem with that. Was it... Wait, whose was it? Was it Day 1 noobs or flags?
No,
yeah, Day 1.
Yeah, thanks for that.
What? Sorry, I was gone.
That was the only reason I survived as long as I did.
That's what that's like.
What you can do next time, Concommer, to prevent that, is to get more bombers. Just bomb the shit out of the infantry. Or get a couple of tanks for fire support, because while you are motorized, you can still use the guns on the tanks to either kill other tanks, or kill transports, or hit infantry.
Yeah, next time.
What does a motorized debt do? What does it allow again?
Die. They die. Infantry.
What does oh, I was using a mechanized deck.
Yep.
Big difference. Small difference.
The difference between mechanized and motorized is that mechanized is generally slower. It's tracked vehicles. It has usually a bit more armor. And I believe the infantry is at the same veterancy level.
Fair enough.
Shepard, by the scores, you did really, really well. Only 265 points lost. Were you operating in that open zone?
Or in the middle?
I was in the middle.
Oh, you're in the middle.
It was
Okay.
because, you know, do you remember my initial push? How bad that went?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's one of the main reasons. I just lost all my infantry nearly instantaneously.
To what?
To everything. First tanks, then helis.
Yeah.
I think it was because I thought I don't know what I was pushing up, but I think it was Marines, and I thought they could deal with both tanks and helis if they were in numbers, but it didn't work like that.
Yeah. So you need to bring more AA next time to kill the those helos, because the helos were killing your infantry, and without the infantry you couldn't hold the zone.
Yeah.
It's a way of a circle. Niram, how about you?
I'd say it went pretty well. I was in Cheriton. Felt like I think I was playing against Day 1 Noob, and the initial confrontation went really well. Lost like 2 tanks, but I got hold of the entire zone, including the buildings right behind the bridge.
Yep.
And from that on, it was just like defending. I had the tanks in the tree line.
Yeah.
So it wasn't too hard.
And I saw you field a super heavy right away. I think it was a T90S.
Exactly, yeah.
Any other super heavies you were using, or high-end units?
I was using high-end anti-air with Tunguska M's. Other than that, I had quite a few heavy tanks.
Okay, Day 1, there's your answer.
90S. Yeah.
That's why
There's
that
a lot
didn't
of
work
heavy
too well.
tanks.
Yeah, I got a end tanks in there. There was only one bridge to go over.
Well, they're always going to get both in there. That's the way that Wargame works. But you were not prepared to deal with the super heavy.
Nope.
That T90 pretty heavily damaged your tanks, if not destroyed them. And that's why you did not where you weren't able to hold that flank.
Yeah, in Sheridan, most of the time you either go heavy in tanks, or you will try to get a snipe with a plane, but that's kind of hard to do sometimes.
Fair enough. I think I'm gonna head off now. Been here for quite a while.
All right. Hope you
User
learned something.
disconnected from your channel.
Okay, bye. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll be back in 5 minutes.
Yeah, I'm gonna go again. Thanks for that. Although I'm not gonna tell any of my friends that the second match did happen.
No, that never
Had a
happened.
good
We'll
time.
go with that.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
What
I'll
second
do.
match?
Thank you, guys.
I only stayed for one. Alright, thanks. Bye.
Okay.
Can I
See
play
ya.
one more?
User disconnected
Yeah, Spec, we
from
can do
your
another
channel.
one. I'll be back in 5 minutes.
Yeah, me too. Poke me when you're back.
Yep.
User joined your channel. Channel
Amazing
switched.
fucking.
Hey guys, how's it going in here?
Oh, good.
We still have a trainer in here, or?
Nah,
no.
They got fucking SRVs run down the main highway towards Anna.
Channel switched.
Hey guys, how's it going in here?
No, good.
Oh, good.
We're running a 3v3 with guys in the room below.
Okay, perfect.
Channel switched.
Hey guys, how's it going in here?
Pretty good. You?
Yeah, pretty good.
User joined your
Making
channel.
good strides here.
That. You guys are doing pretty good on your side.
Channel
For
switched.
superiority, because you got two of them.
You
less
or
expensive.
which one?
User
SU27S.
joined your
How's it
channel.
going in here?
Hey.
There you go.
Oh,
I'm
well.
just looking through a deck.
Okay.
It's but doing nothing but.
Yeah. We're sitting here.
Okay.
Discussing Have a nice talk.
We could join a 10v10 as one big group.
We can.
Every time.
Okay,
that
that'll be
sounds
cool.
hilarious.
Yeah, I'm in with it.
Do you guys have me on your friends list?
No.
No.
Or each other at least? Because if
Nope.
we're gonna jump into a 10v10, we're gonna have to do it quickly.
Okay,
Um,
my friend is Stealth.
I just.
I can jump in.
Where was it
Oh, you're
adding
in
a
there.
thing? Oh, there.
Profile, new friend.
Can I use my ashes and
Where
shadows deck?
can you use? Where's new friend?
It's
In your
it's
friends
at
list
profile,
at the bottom.
friends, and it has new
It's
friend
at profile.
Ah.
It's just Stealth17, right? You're in
Yep.
game name.
Stealth17, yes.
I added you.
How can you add somebody in Wargame?
Go to your from the main menu. Go to profile. Then it says in the bottom, new friend.
No, profile. Well, yeah,
User
it's like
joined your
friends
channel.
by the boss, I guess.
Yeah.
User
You
joined
need a
your
tag
channel.
for that.
Yeah, I sent Stealth a request. Stealth17.
Yep, I'll accept it soon.
Channel switched.
Alright guys, new plan. We're gonna jump into
User
a
joined
empty
your channel.
10v10 with as many people as possible. So we're heading up to the general chat room, and then we're probably gonna split into two teams from there.
Okay.
Sounds good.
All right.
Channel switched. User joined your channel. User joined your channel.
User showing my channel.
It doesn't fit in a Wargame. You're too long.
What?
My name doesn't fit? No.
What?
Just the I doesn't. Yeah.
Buddy joined your channel.
Really? GG. How? I broke the game. It's working. It's working on my card.
Okay, so
you can.
Not
interested
in snake pit stuff. I just add you.
Yeah, after
User joined your
item,
channel.
you can't add anything in it.
You can have exactly 16 symbols.
Yeah, and my
in
name
your-
has 17. That's
User
so.
joined your channel.
And then how it's written, Süßigkeiten yet?
Oh.
User joined your
On my
channel.
card there's an I,
User
so I
joined
don't
your
know.
channel.
Just
User
Oh, good
left your
God.
channel.
give me a sec. Who I need to add?
Me,
Profile
Stealth17.
at friend.
User joined your
Yeah,
channel.
I already first, have you then added.
Okay, I'm here now.
So we're with 15 right now in this group.
Yeah.
I can join still.
16 by now.
Well, one. Alright.
It's pretty much gonna be an in-house, by the way.
Can I join?
Yep.
We have a 10v10 server.
Not yet. I'm looking for an empty one now.
Okay.
I can make one.
You can make a 10v10 server?
No, sorry, wait.
Yeah.
Give me a second. I can.
I know Snake Pit is 3v3, but it's really big.
Can you get a server?
You can't host 10-10, they're hosted by
Alright, I'm in a game.
There we
Everybody
go.
can link up on me.
Joined.
Yeah, Eugen Venus 2.
Oh good god, please nobody leave.
What?
Hey, I'm in.
Oh god.
No,
wait, where the hell is my deck?
User joined your channel.
I don't have a red deck team for this map.
I do have it, except it's not shown on the list.
Okay, guys, the server's full. Start picking your decks.
Oh god, I guess I don't know this.
Oh, jeez, this is gonna suck.
For some reason I don't have my 10-10.
I hope this will work.
I'm using a tactical deck for a massive map like this.
Yes.
Good luck.
I'm using my general deck, I don't know if it works.
I'm gonna use my general deck.
It's fine.
Yeah, I only have
User
2.
disconnected from your channel.
All of my decks for this map is for blue 4.
I have
Okay, I
best
guess
3 in
we
my
should
deck.
split.
We won. Automatically.
Yeah, we should.
So blue for room
So it's a 9 versus 9.
7.
Wow.
Blue for
User
room
left your
7.
channel.
I'm in red 4.
Yeah, blue for room 7.
Buddy left your channel.
Where is
left
red
your channel.
for? Here?
Channel switched.
Who do I need to pull?
User joined your channel.
Hello.
Spect, who else is in our team?
Day 1 noob, Prior, Metcoop,
User was moved to your
Frozen,
channel. User
Niram.
joined your channel.
Is this
User
blue
was
for?
moved to your channel.
This is blue for you.
Okay, thanks.
Nice.
Blackhead Boy, whoever that is.
Don't
Hey,
know, not on
guys.
the list. Okay,
Stealth,
then I
are you
guess we're pretty
now
even.
playing too or not?
Am I what?
Are you still spectating or are you actually?
No,
playing?
I'm actually gonna play this one.
Oh, okay. So we're gonna win this one.
That's sort of the plan.
Woo!
Hopefully, yes.
Oh, Stas, you going there?
Yeah, we can double up on that flank.
Alright. You bringing armor?
Yeah, maximum armor. I'm an armored deck.
Alright, then I will keep back on the armor and provide you with support.
Yep.
I'm undecided where to go.
Where is nobody going yet? Try to fill up that gap.
Tango?
Okay, there's your answer.
Tango.
15 seconds.
No pressure.
And Syria is no CV.
Mad Cook, unload your CV.
Okay.
Noob, stop your command M16.
Yeah, I will.
Zulu.
Putting us safe in the forest.
Matt Cook, can you offload in Syria?
Yep.
You're screwing us up on the left if you don't offload your CV.
User joined your channel.
Hello.
Hey.
Matt Cook isn't with us.
Could I get server rights for this evening to change the teams with Andrew and me? Or give it to Andrew, something like that.
Sorry, can you say again?
Could I have server rights so I can change the teams? So I can play against Andrew and his guys.
Oh, sorry, yeah, we'll do.
Who's this guy? Mad Cook. God damn. Can someone bring a fast CV to Sierra, please?
I can spawn one in.
I don't have any fast CVs.
Thank you, Stealth.
Cheers.
I won't do anything stupid, promise.
Otherwise, we'll have a
It's
talk
on the
about
way.
that.
I'm back. Sierra. Thank God. I can offload it straight away now.
If we destroy that Aslaf PC, would that offload the CV?
You'd need to kill it with something not really harmful.
Something not
Like
super lethal.
cluster.
It's offloaded now.
Oh no.
Alright.
Or bomb next to it.
Please don't bomb it.
Careful, Frozen, keep your distance. You're running into LSTRs.
I'm trying to get him back.
Okay, get ready to spawn and pop them.
Wow, I lost my challenger
Go.
too, okay.
Oh.
I will move up spec.
Okay, got one group of LSTRs dead.
Nice.
Unit moving on the left.
Second group down.
Bringing in reinforcements right flank. Or our right flank anyway.
They're in for a nasty surprise.
Bomber coming in for your grenadiers.
A TADU on the left that I need a plane sniper for.
No, I don't have any. Not on this deck. One LSTR squad down.
Nice. Heavy AA in the back there.
Yep. Challenges on it.
Some AA and Papa on the left.
The Rich is in the way from Cheetah.
Bloody hell, that thing just killed 2 of my tanks. Expensive shit too.
The ridge line is in the way.
Yeah. Cross it and kill it.
Down.
Nice, thank you.
Anybody got Artie on the left?
Negative.
Got enemy resupply chopper on the ground. Marked.
Bringing CV for Delta.
BV left flank. Feeding pretty badly this game. We cannot advance through Delta.
You could try India or Juliet.
If you can just hold them there, I'm gonna back up on the left.
Roger.
Okay.
But hey, do they still have a super heavy on this flank?
Yeah, T80U.
Great. AA?
MI28.
AA are infrared, probably Iglas, or there's the T80U.
Yep.
User joined your channel.
Stealth, Spect, I'm jumping off a bit. I'll be back on a bit later.
Okay, no worries, thank you.
User left your channel.
Doing pretty good on points, guys.
We are.
Really? Oh god. I am.
Just rushing tanks, yeah. And it works, so I'm happy.
There's an MI6 on the left flank.
We're pushing up here on the right, so it's working.
We'll get a better look from there. At the ready, sir.
I think there's some infantry being dropped off in the town. At India.
Need to make
napalm.
Oh, who's got Artie?
No, if only.
There's a lot of shit there.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Where?
Left.
Got some artillery.
Bring in some mortars.
Where shall I fire my artillery? Mid?
Used to be you.
He's got Strela launchers next to the view.
Okay. Next target.
Come on, side shot on that T-80. Come on.
Jeez, that BU just won't go down.
Got the TU. I got the ADU.
Okay. The other one's a one hit.
There's a Changma 90 on the near India. .40 time.
Shit, we need AA.
Where?
Left.
Long range or chopper?
Short range chopper. Thank you.
I can send you a track rapier if you need one stealth.
Now we got it covered, thank you.
No props. And for CV and Romeo.
They're already almost running.
Finally got the BU down.
2 T-72Bs just left of India.
Another T-80U left.
Whoa, who's firing ATACMS? What the hell?
Our push is going out good here.
Day one, are you using ATACMS on our left flank?
No.
whose is it then? Spect?
Nope.
That was seriously not a ATACMS missile that came in. Oh well.
Okay, I got eyes on their cluster of tanks shit on the left.
It's 4072Bs, I think, or A's up near a hotel, I think. That's where they went.
Back, so we push to the next forest.
Yep.
Wait up, wait up, wait up. Why are you rushing so much?
What?
Why are you rushing so much? That infantry screen has a meaning.
Can anyone fire an ATACMS at my attack marker up in Gulf, please?
Yeah, in a second. Don't rush with your tanks. If there is infantry in that forest, you will die. Please stop.
Okay, I will go back.
Come on.
Alright, we almost got him.
When you're being smashed, you should move. Just saying.
Yeah. That's some artillery, no?
MI-28 near Gulf.
Roger.
I'm all ears.
What's next on the left, Alpha or Bravo?
Alpha. Neutralize their command zones.
Fresh supplies en route. Grab the binoculars, Corporal.
BU.
User joined your channel.
I need that tail rotor checked. Grab the binoculars, Corporal. I need that tail rotor checked. You've been blind without us.
Got one CV in Alpha down. 2 CVs down. Those autocannons on the links. Just ridiculous.
Ready, sir. Has an enemy chopper been spotted? Stick it out, man!
Alright, GG.
GG.
Already?
Yep.
Oh.
Jesus, Spect. Holy hell.
I suck.
Couldn't keep up.
Yeah, I guess.
Sound muted.
Alright guys, that is going to be the conclusion of this stream. I hope you learned something. I hope it was useful to you. If you played, thank you for playing. I really enjoyed teaching. I hope that it made you a better player and that you had a very nice evening tonight, or day or afternoon, whichever it was for you. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and as always, see you next time.